Vois sur ton chemin, gamins oubliés, égarés, donne-leur la main pour les mener vers d'autres landes. Donne-leur la main pour les mener vers d'autres landes. Sans cœur de vie, loin de l'espoir, loin de la vie, sentier de gloire, la vie de la vie, sentier de gloire, sentier de bonheur enfantin. Trop vite oublié, effacé, une lumière dorée brille sur toi tout au bout du chemin.
excited to be here today. I'm here with Lebanon John, as always. How you doing? How you doing there, Lebanon John?
Hey, good evening, everyone. It's been a while. Good to be back with you all.
It has been a while, and we're welcoming to the show, Mr. Joe Wakile at Connect Those Dots. How you doing, sir?
You got Lebanon John and you got Lebanon Joe. So, geez,
I'm outnumbered.
Yeah, you're outnumbered, man. People are not going to watch this. It's not white enough.
Shit.
Harrison, is this what Jones has been warning about? Is it happening?
This is too much. Yeah, this is too much melanin on one friggin' podcast for the
being
white
taken over.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe I'll know. Can you tell me this is true? I heard that the reason Lebanese people are considered white in America is because a guy in like the 50s who was Lebanese and wanted to be considered white asked a judge if he thought Jesus was white because he was from where Jesus was from, and the judge was like, "All right, you're white, dude."
Yeah. That's a funny story, man.
Exactly.
It was like a Lebanese, Palestinian, Syrian cop, and he arrests this white young man, and the white kid's dad was like, "You can't arrest my son. You're not white." And they actually went to court on the basis of
we used to be a real country.
Yeah,
we used to be a real country with laws.
And then the court was like,
thing,
okay.
man, like, as an Arab, it's like weird because like black people consider you white,
right?
And then white people don't consider you white. So like you're in this weird limbo state of like, am I white? What am I?
Yeah, dude. So the judge was like, I'll hear the case, and then the defense for the cop was like, okay, we'll put this question to you. Then you're basically saying that Jesus wasn't white. And the judge was like, oh, fuck. No, drop the case. You guys are white. We're not going to go there. And then now when you take the government census, it's like select one of these ethnicities or races. It says white, open parentheses, i.e. And then the first example it lists is Lebanese on the government census.
It really?
That's wild.
Yes, of all, and there's only 4 million people in Lebanon, so it's like very intentional, like systemic. Like they insist that we put it,
Well, whites
but
don't consider us white.
no, of course not, of course not. But when
No,
we
You know what I mean?
you get all of the bigotry and none of the
none of the
None of
affirmative
the
privilege,
perks. None of the
none of the
perks.
perks. No, that's
Damn.
exactly right. None of the privilege.
But the
But
black people don't consider us,
colored.
you know, nigs either. You know what I
No.
mean? Like even though we're sand
That was funny as
nigs.
fuck. So yeah, no, right, yeah, that was really funny, Joe. You cracked me up with that one. Holy shit. Well,
I
that's what I
thought we
always.
were sand nigs, you know what I mean? But now am I
Yeah.
a sand cracker now? I don't know what it is. We're
Oh,
like
sand
racially
cracker.
ambiguous.
That's a
Sand
good point.
cracker.
Oh man, you just coined a new phrase. Well, I'm gonna drop a little trivia on the world here. Lebanon is the only country in all of Asia that does not have a desert within its borders. There's literally no desert in Lebanon. Every other country in Asia has a desert. Lebanon has no desert. There's no desert in
Yeah,
Lebanon.
man, we're Mediterranean, dude.
Yeah, it's Mediterranean. Yeah, it's used to, and
We're
something else.
Phoenician. We're Phoenician.
Phoenician, all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. And then like the genetics of like Anatolia and like Cyprus and like all these other places are, and like, man, there's something else. Malta, man. Malta is considered white for sure, but the DNA of Malta like super matches ancient Lebanese DNA. So it's pretty confusing, but it's important
We
not
might be Jews. We might be like genetic
Yeah.
Jews.
genetic Hebrews. That's what you got to call
All right, we're shutting the stream down.
it. Shit.
No, I'm Jewish. Mark Levin, it's okay. Ben Shapiro, it's all right.
Hey, I'm
Oy
gonna
vey.
Hey,
hey.
we got plenty of that coming up. Yeah, Joe, would you like to introduce, for those of you that are new here, I'm Harrison. I host a show on InfoWars. John is my friend that red pilled me at like 11 in middle school, and we've been friends ever since. And Joe, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm just I used to do a podcast called Connect Those Dots. It's kind of like on ice for right now because I work with some pretty high profile influencers in the space. But yeah, so I used to work at Sirius XM satellite radio. I worked in pretty much every channel from Shade 45 to the hits channels to the heavy metal channels. And basically when the COVID vax mandates dropped, they were basically like, Joe, you're either going to get poked or you're going to lose your job. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck you. I quit anyways because you guys are creepy. And then through that, I started doing my own podcast. And I got a little bit of leverage, got some great people to come on my show, like Harrison, and a bunch of other great people. Got a little bit of leverage, and then I was able to, sort of flex my editing muscles in the space, and work with some really great people ever since. And we had some great guests. Did some awesome podcasts with the influencers that I work for. You might know them; they're racist twins. I'll just leave it at that.
You've already had some commenters recognize you.
There are some racist twins, but it's the best. I love working with them, and I love working in this space. And I'm so glad that Sirius XM tried to fucking vaccinate me because it led me here.
Dude, you imagine you could still be stuck there. You could still be stuck in Sirius XM full of
I was the only person that
mRNA.
didn't get that vaccine, dude. Like literally,
That's
everybody
wild.
else there took that shot. Like I'm
Oh.
like, really? I'm the only dude that doesn't think that this is like weird.
Are you serious, bro? The only
I was
one.
on an island, dude. Even the heavy metal guys, like the heavy metal dude that I worked for, like the guy that runs that, he's like a bit, yeah, bro. Like just take the vaccine, dude. Like why?
Dude.
Like just do it, bro. And then they
Why
were being
just
like
get the
really weird with
shot?
me. My management, they were like, Joe, we have big plans for you here. You have a lot of potential here. Don't squander it by not complying. I'm like,
Dude.
do you fucking hear yourself? How creepy you are right now? Like I've seen this movie before.
Dude, good for you, man. And it fucking worked out real
It worked out
fucking
because
well.
now, definitely worked
He's
out.
a mover and a shaker behind the scenes. Very fun. Yeah, man. So we got, I don't know, what do y'all want to talk about? Because I got some video clips from from like 12 of the mini conferences. I don't even know how many it's possible to have at a single time.
Yeah,
There
which
are only
Jewish
so many
conference
Jews
is
in the
it
world.
today? Like spin the wheel of Jewish conferences.
Dude, apparently it's conference season, and there's like 1,000 conferences. The Zionist Conference, most of them are in Hebrew, the language, like the
Ooh.
title of the conference. I don't even know what they're called. Keeping that secret from me. So I don't even know which ones these are, but we have a shit ton of these, and it seems like they are like brazen as hell. Like what is going on with this?
Yeah, man. Well, Nick Fuentes, shout out to Nick. He's been on fire lately, and he said that if Iran falls, which is in the works, according to their vision, according to their plan, not that is going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's what they want to happen. He's saying that after that, they're going to turn their sights on basically us in America. That it's just, like full on, we're under a microscope, no rights, no holds barred, like just treating us like we're Palestinians. That's what would happen if they win this complete domination of the Middle East. And then, the Venezuela thing kind of shoehorns right into that because it's the state of Venezuela that's giving the Hezbollah guys Venezuelan passports, which allows the Hezbollah guys to operate internationally without scrutiny. And now they're going to try to take out Venezuela.
Dude, that's one of those weird things where like you told me about the Venezuela thing years ago, and I brought it up again when like Trump was talking about Venezuela, and people were like, "Yeah, right, Mossad. That's a Mossad talking point." And I was like, "What?" Like nobody is saying that that's what this is about. They're all saying it's about drugs or whatever. I think it's about the fucking because they were running drugs out of Venezuela to Europe and like funding Lebanon since like 2006 that way.
Yeah.
Seems like
so much stuff I could say about that, but believe it or not, I think it's a Democrat congresswoman went on like, I don't know, CNN or Fox News or something. I put it on my X, where she was like blabbering, like manically frothing at the mouth, just trying to convince everyone to go to war with Venezuela. And she throws in like a word salad where she's like, they're helping Hezbollah. They got all these natural resources. They got more oil than anyone in the world. Like, whoa. Like, what the
you're
fuck
not supposed to say that.
Just throw anything at the wall and see what sticks, right?
Pretty much. Just like, okay, so that was supposed to convince me that we should blow up this entire country because they have natural resources, they have a lot of oil, and they help Hezbollah. That's how dumb they think the American public is. They think that's going to persuade us.
They are, though. A lot
of them are dumb, but not this audience.
Buy this shit hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
But
we
dude,
gotta get the natural resources, man. They help out the Hezbollah. I don't even know what that is, but I think it's bad. It's like an Arab word or something. Dude,
yes, Hezbollah.
We're cooked in this country, man. It's like really disgusting to see. It's actually scary to watch this country just like decay in slow motion right before your eyes.
Dude,
yeah, dude.
Like how stupid people are. But like we said before, John, they're basically test running what they want to do for the entire world in Gaza right now. Like they see us all as Palestinians. If you're a quote anti-Semite, they see you as the same Palestinians in freaking Gaza that they blow up children and women without a second thought.
And to prove what you're saying, Harrison probably has the video clip. I haven't confirmed this with him, but Harrison, you probably have the video clip right there in your stash of the guy at the conference saying we need to do to the anti-Semites in America what we did to the enemies of Israel in the Middle East.
I literally do.
We're all Amalek. We're all just the enemies of the Jew.
Well, and it's just and regardless of the Jew thing, Gaza has just been the first 15-minute city testing ground where it's just like, okay, gates where you have to have permission to go through with automatic machine guns over it, monitored by drones and satellites. And I mean, it's just like that's the testing ground that will be unveiled for everybody. And I think, they're going to replace us with Muslims, then do it. That's the more convenient way. It worked with Gaza, but that seems to be the way it's going. Should we watch this video? I think this is the one you're talking about.
We are living in a time of miracles and unprecedented opportunities. And the challenge for us here, and with this I'll end because this is key. The challenge for us here is to leverage Israel's successes into our successes and our victories here, because we are one people. Israel's weakness is ours and Israel's strength is ours. And now that Israel has turned the entire geopolitical situation on its head, our job in the diaspora is to leverage those wins and win here. Do to our enemies here what Israel did to its enemies there. And on that, the IAC is focused.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
That's a good idea. Thank you. And so he said the IRC or whatever he said is focused. So what he meant by that is that entire conference. He's a CEO of an organization. So what
Yeah,
he meant by that?
that's the organization he's in charge of.
Right. So he's saying that there is a Israeli organization, a Jewish organization, whatever you want to call it, a Jewish Israeli organization, that its entire focus right now is to do to us what they did to the Palestinians. He just admitted.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
it's all about that lavender Palantir technology, facial recognition, tech, right? Like, it's just being test run there. If we have all the Palantir facial recognition that gets implemented here, like it's been implemented there, you're going to be on that lavender kill list, and it's like psychopaths. You have like a friggin' score of whether you should be terminated or not, how much of a threat you are, how much of an anti-Semite you are. And if your score is high enough, then the AI determines whether you're killed on sight.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally the wet dream for these people.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly right.
I mean,
they're doing it
that's
already.
literally where
They're
we're headed.
doing it already.
Yeah,
they have a facial recognition, and
I got a couple
everybody's in the
things.
database, and it gives everybody a score. And if you're over a certain threshold, you
they
are
come at
killed
you.
on sight.
No, you're right. And
Skynet
but there's like degrees. First, they're gonna like try to tarnish your reputation. Okay, no. First, they're gonna try to bribe you. Then they're gonna try to tarnish your reputation. Then they're gonna threaten you. Then they're just gonna kill you.
Well, that's the thing. That's how they do it now. But once the system's in place, you just won't be able to buy food.
Right.
That'll be
They can
step
just
one.
You'll be Mark of the Beasted.
It's Mark of the Beast. It's Mark of the Beast, 100%. But okay, I got a couple things I got to say. Harrison, I got to disagree with you on one thing because
how dare you?
Because the guys in Dearborn would be your natural ally in this, and that's kind of undeniable.
Yeah, it is. I'm more thinking about Europe and like the Muslim takeover there. It's it could go either way, I guess you could say.
Well, if this is the threat that's coming imminently, then they're just literally gonna. Okay, what I mean to say is, if I need a group of guys, we're gonna go like shoot these cameras. But it's gonna be the Sand Niggs from Dearborn.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, this guy's got the balls to do it, bro.
And crackers. We've established that we're white.
Sand crackers. Sorry, yeah, it could be either way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess, but it's like we were saying. I guess we weren't on live then, or on air then. But
oh, we can't say. Can we not say CRACKER?
CRACKER.
Apparently YouTube doesn't let you say.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
says who?
The Max. He's saying don't say CRACKER derogatorily.
Really?
What about NIG, bro? NIG's okay, but CRAC.
Cracker is the YouTube's that bad?
We're talking about saltines.
Well, W white people then.
So, yeah,
good.
The white people
dude.
Racism against white people is finally being.
Dude, Harrison's happy as fuck right now.
Yeah, Harrison W.
This is funny as fuck. Oh my god, bro, you're cracking me up. That's funny as shit.
Funny as hell.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
All right. Do you have any clips of these Jewish conferences? I want to is like Mark Levin like ranting and raving or something. We gotta do something about these anti-Semites. We gotta do something about Fuentes and Carlson.
Tucker
Carlson and the little Adolf Fuentes. We gotta do something now.
Dude, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Dude, Alon Carr we just have to do to them what we did to the people in the Middle East.
Dude,
kill them, burn them alive, starve them. We'll starve them to death. Oh, that's a good idea.
That's really funny, man. Speaking of which, I gotta tell you on that. There's something crazy that happened. So there's this super state of the art, cutting edge smart bomb.
In Lebanon, dude, I have that. Hold on. Do we want to do the conferences or we don't want to do the bombs?
Well, it's kind of related. For some reason, you made me think of it because you're saying burn them alive. So it's not only burn them alive, but it's use like potentially tactical nuclear weapons.
Okay, so is it a new? All right, well, we got to get into that. I was just pulling up. I was pulling up this guy. Just see, he's the special He is the special envoy for monitoring and combating anti-Semitism. Thank goodness. We have this guy. CEO of the Israeli American Council. There's another one.
IAC.
For combating anti-Semitism. Like, we don't have enough of that, right?
Yeah, they need more.
I have to say, it's not helping. So far, what I've seen of it, it's having the opposite effect.
Yes.
Unfortunately. All right. Should we do? Let's keep watching some of these fucking people. Speaking of, you brought up Palantir.
I think
here's
most
our
of the
bowl.
critiques of Israel, not all, but a lot of people just have like Israel derangement or Jewish derangement syndrome.
That's you guys. That you totally have. You can't. You're always thinking about Israel, thinking about Jews. Why, dude? Why? What have they ever done to you?
Yeah, I'd have to ask our great grandparents what happened exactly to make them make them so upset about it. Maybe I'll go back to their house. Oh wait, it's in Israel now.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah,
it's owned by a Brooklyn family now, unfortunately.
But Alex Karp is Jewish, right?
Of course.
So that's it. That's
who can say?
Look at his curly hair. He's got to be.
Well, so this is the crazy thing. Let's see. Is it this clip? I can't tell on this program which clip I'm even.
He's American though, Alex Karp, isn't he?
He is. I think
he's
he's
born in America.
Born here.
He's an American
Is that an
citizen?
American accent? Let's see.
I believe he was born here. But one of these he claims to be like for the working man. I think it might be this one. It might be the next one. But we'll continue here.
They're like hobbyists. It's like they think about Jews all day. It's like, I don't know. I grew up in the Jewish community. How often do you think about Jews? I don't think about Jews very often. So it's like, hey, of course I'm going to defend in a way publicly that I can assure you privately, people have less present conversations than the one we're having. Like I told the Israeli government from the beginning, maximum violence to the people organizing violence, minimal violence to the people on the front end. And I told every single person.
Do you think that they lived up to that?
Dude, he's like a crazy drug addict. Like he just acts like he's on drugs.
Man, honestly, I think he's really uncomfortable, and I think he's pandering to them. And I actually don't think he's like on their team, to be honest with you.
Why do all of these like effeminate soy boy like faggots why do they think they're so tough like with their technology? Yeah, we'll just kill anybody. Kill, light them on fire, burn them to death, kill. Like, Peter Thiel, Alex Karp, the individual that you just played the clip of him before, they're all like these effeminate, like twink, and like they're all homosexual.
Dude,
like,
you're answering your own question, dude. It's this like seething, like viciousness. Because you're exactly right.
Even Yuval Noah Harari, like another homosexual that's just talks flippantly about death and mass killing, and we will be the greatest ones ever. We will be the ones to enslave the entire world. The faggots, we will inherit the world. Yes.
Dude, you're killing me. That's really fucking funny.
We will inherit the world, and we will have the gay butt sex all of the time, and we will use AI to kill anybody that doesn't like it.
Pretty much, dude.
We're being ran by like faggot technocrat homos,
dude. Me and Harrison
all day and threatening to kill us with technology out of Terminator.
Yeah, no. Me and Harrison have said a while ago, like the entire space is dominated by gay Jews. Like literally, it's like every fucking person is a gay Jew, dude.
It is the overrepresentation is something to behold.
Yeah, but he's like a badass, like alpha male. Like if it was Joe Rogan that went up there and was like, "Yo, we're gonna create AI autonomous drones, and it's gonna be like badass," I might respect it a little bit more. But like when it's like these light in the loafers, 90-pound like fairy boys, it's like,
dude, it's
more insulting.
It's because like actual men wouldn't even think that way. That's the difference, right? It's like you have to be this like they think that that's what being strong is. Like they think they're like being tough by doing that. But an actual tough person would never be like, I want to spray fentanol-laced urine on all of my enemies. Have y'all seen that video?
What are you talking about?
Alex Karp literally says that. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, fentanyl-soaked urine.
Where's he going to fucking source it?
What the hell? Why can't it just be water?
He has ways.
Bro, why would it have to be urine? Like, that is so
weird. He's a homo.
I just want to say that his body language here is pretty weird, and I don't get the vibe that he's comfortable at all. I think he knows that he's surrounded by a mafia that could kill him, and he's like kind of pandering to them.
Well, this is some sort of book deal book summit. I don't even
Oh
know
yeah,
what
New
that.
York Times. Just like the guy interviewing him is Jewish, bro. This is like a Jewish thing.
All right, let me.
It's all Jewish.
It's from that Jewish publication, the New York Times.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. They just love the Old Testament, guys. That's all they do. That's all they are. They're just Old
Oh,
Testament.
there's nothing wrong with that. There we
There's
go.
nothing wrong with the Old Testament. What are you, not a Christian?
Yeah, dude, you got me. No, even worse. I hate Western civilization.
You
Yeah,
hate Western.
exactly.
You hate America.
Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull in this other Alex Karp video. Y'all aren't up on your Alex Karp lore, man.
No, I'm not.
Show
I
me
don't know
some
who
more
he is.
lore of him.
He says the craziest shit all the time.
No,
and
I
like
know he said something about like Europeans have anti-Semitism in their DNA, and
Holy
they
cow.
can't get over it. And I
Dude.
fear that I fear Christian nationalists more than anything, because I think one day they'll like throw me off a building because I'm Jewish or some shit. Isn't that like a quote from Alex Karp?
I wouldn't be surprised. I know
Yeah.
he brags about like single-handedly stopping the rise of the far right in Europe
I remember
Yeah.
with the Gotham program. But yeah, this is this is him like not very long ago.
Higher purpose. And I also think you often need a lower purpose. Like
What?
the higher purpose for me,
What's a lower purpose?
well, I love the idea of getting a drone and having light fentanyl-laced urine spraying on analysts who tried to screw us. So that's my lower purpose. And
that. Look at the guy in the pictures. Whoa.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. There's music under this one, but yeah, he
Dude.
literally said that. And it's just
The
like,
guy interviewing didn't think that was funny at all. Whoa.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I wish I could just see the normal video without the cutaway. Because yeah, I think he expects everybody to be like, yes, exactly, Alex. But like nobody really laughs or cheers along, and then he gets like uncomfortable. He's a weirdo, dude. He's fucking weird.
It's like an inhuman. It's like an unthinkable thing to fucking say.
Yeah.
Like it's just an inhuman thing
should've
to
been
like
bullied
snicker
out.
about and even conjure up in your mind.
Yeah.
Who thinks like that? And it's just
Yeah.
like for analysts who tried to screw us, he means like people that like gave them a bad review, I guess.
Yeah, people that criticize Palantir. What is that
Yeah,
supposed to
he's probably
fucking mean?
talking about like financial like stock ratings or something. Like that's really crazy, man.
Dude,
Is he gay? He's gay too, right, Alex Karp?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not sure actually.
Being gay doesn't even like make news anymore. Like doesn't even
What is
matter.
this world coming to?
Yeah, like it doesn't even matter. Like no one even knows.
Yeah.
We should make them wear something like stars. We should make
No,
them.
Alex Karp is not gay. He has a long-term relationship with a woman. All right, maybe he's not gay. He comes off really gay though.
He spiritually he's gay. Yeah, make sure
Peter Thiel.
everybody make sure to like and share and whatever. Coop's been dropping 20s. I didn't even know.
Oh, shit.
I thought they'd be showing up. Coop 95. He says I'm okay with the Lebanese people I went to. 2 girls that were half Lebanese.
Nice.
Lucky,
Good for you.
lucky you. Yeah, he said that twice. Thanks, Coop. Appreciate it. And yeah, Lebanese women are something else, I have to admit. I'm waiting for the system to be up. Then they hit my UPS truck with a Reaper drone for my comments on here and X. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fentanyl laced, urine being sprayed on you for daring to disagree with Alex Karp's fucking stupid business.
Dude, that's so fucking funny. Imagine witnessing drones executing people with fentanyl laced urine, like at random moments throughout your day, and everyone just being like, nothing we can do. He must have said something bad on X.
Alex
Like
Karp
a
is
swarm
pissed.
of drones just friggin' come out of this, just emerge out of the sky, and then all of a sudden this golden mist just starts emanating from them, and then like people just start dropping dead.
And then like the people witness it and just go about their day like, it's normal.
Yeah. If
Dude.
you have a fentanyl tolerance.
If we didn't do it, somebody else would.
Yeah.
It's another
If we
Holocaust.
didn't
If
spray
don't
everybody
commit a
with
Holocaust.
fentanyl laced urine.
If we don't commit a Holocaust, there's gonna be another Holocaust. No way. Do you see what they're doing in Israel October 7th?
We found a swastika on his person. It was justified.
Oh,
It's crazy, dude.
man, that's funny, dude.
Dude,
Oh shit.
the forbidden shape. So yeah, that's Alex Karp, fucking psychopath, man. This is another
Country.
one. This is the one where he's talking about being a
you
champion
have
of the
1%
whatever.
of the country in prison, 1% who were in prison and therefore have no rights. Do you know what happens to you when you go to prison? They take you away from your kids. You know who that happens to? Disproportionately working class, disproportionately black and Hispanic men and white men in the underclass. Where are the thousands of articles about them? Nobody cares, and they don't care because it does not either serve the ability, the desire to force me to vote for one party, which basically takes away all my power. That's effectually what it does. If I agree to say this is the worst thing in the world, I essentially have given up my vote.
Dude, how are these guys the ones in charge of the Cybertronic killing network? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Dude, he can't even talk right.
What is he even saying?
No, that didn't make any sense. That didn't
What's
make
the
any
purpose?
sense.
What's
Bro.
even the purpose of this statement for him? Like, what's he trying to like win brownie points with the average everyday like American, bro?
I think so. I think that's what he's trying to do.
Really? I think he actually is really upset about it.
That's some delusional shit.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like vibrating. He's like
Yeah,
sitting
he's
sideways on the chair and like hitting the microphone.
Yeah,
And
no,
it's
I
like,
think he cares about. I think he thinks that these black. I mean, please, no one get mad at me right now. I think he thinks these black people don't deserve to be in jail. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying the vibe I'm getting from this guy is that he thinks that these black people don't deserve to be in jail. But since they've been letting them out, we have learned that the bail reform has kind of backfired.
It's been a complete disaster.
And so and he said, where's the thousands of articles about them? Dude, they used to make articles about the disproportional imprisonment of blacks all the time. I've seen a million articles about that.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely don't know what he's saying. And then he's just like, and so if that's the most important thing to me, and to go vote for who, and that strips me entirely. Like, he is just.
That didn't make any sense. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk
Let's
it back
try
about
one
10
time,
seconds. Let's try to hear what he's saying.
Basically takes away all my power. That's effectually what it does. If I agree to say this is the worst thing in the world, I essentially have given up my vote. My vote is not for you. My vote is for these two issues. The second reason they don't care is because somehow no one has empathy with any of those people, because none of us really deal with those people. At Palantir, we are on the side of working class Americans. We support people who go to the military. We save their lives. We bring them home safer. Our AI actually makes workers more wealthy, more valuable. And the 10 to 15 million people that love me, despite what's written, half of them made a lot of money on us. And you know what they're like? They're like people like me who think, you know what? We have to do better. Of course we have to do better.
Yo, he's delusional as hell.
It reminds me of when Jesse Eisenberg played Lex Luthor in the Batman versus Superman movie.
Yes, dude.
You know what I mean? Like that, like
Really
eccentric, like
Luthor.
weird billionaire. Like that's not making any sense. He said Palantir is helping the working class man. It's that is so like oxymoronical.
Well, like, what a stretch. So he's like the working man joins the army, and so we're helping them by killing people more efficiently, I guess. It's crazy.
That was a pretty pathetic sales pitch. And then he said the 15 million people. He's talking about the 15 million people who have shares in his stocks. What could he possibly be referring to there?
I guess so. Yeah, I don't know where he got that number from.
I don't know anybody who was like, hey, man, there's this up and coming stock. It's going to make our lives better. It's called Palantir. And I know a lot of people invest. I've never heard that.
No, dude, they support him. They love him. It's all about money, man.
He's like playing victim. He's like to the 10 people that actually like me, besides because of the articles that they write about me. It's like, dude, you're hated universally by the left and the right. You're fucking doing something wrong.
Yeah.
That's a weird guy. So somehow he's going to make the call, whether we live or not. So we're going to need some people who can resist this.
Well, but like, why is Donald Trump empowering these people?
I can tell you why. Because China is winning the AI race, and
I want China to win the AI race.
Well,
seriously, who would you rather have win the AI race? The Synagogue of Satan or China?
I think Synagogue of Satan runs China too.
No shit.
Yeah, like Mao Zedong. Like if you look up who empowered Mao Zedong, it was like Blumenthal, like Goldenstein, like it's these Zionist guys.
Yeah, but I think China is pretty China first in general.
It is. There's no doubt about it.
You think China's going to be their new sugar daddy, like Roseanne Barr said, after America abandons Israel?
Yeah, exactly. Their plan is to drag
America will
America.
fall. America will fall.
Who said that? Roseanne Barr?
Roseanne Barr, yeah.
She's no
And
longer
then
a patriot.
when Israel's done with America, we'll move on to India or something like that. Wait. But I thought we were the greatest allies. I thought we had Judeo-Christian values. I thought
There
we
you
were
go.
supporting Western civilization. I never heard of Judeo-Hindu values. So
Well,
where
you're
the hell
about
does
to hear.
India fucking come into the
You're
equation?
about to hear about it.
It's about to be the foundation of their culture. It's
Yeah,
about to
you
be
had
a long and
Judeo-Hindu values. It was the greatest. We were greatest allies.
dude. Well, I think I
we
have
love the
another.
Jews. We love them so much.
Dude, they do though, man.
Judeo-Hindu value.
Indians fucking love Jews. Chinese people love when they can use their
Make
Jewish
money.
friends to screw over America.
Yeah, and make money.
Yeah, the
love
Yeah,
Hindus
dude.
and the synagogue of Satan have a lot in common, which is overt worship of devils and demons.
Dude, I think there's a couple more videos. I wasn't able to pull in all the videos, so I'm looking for the ones I haven't pulled in yet. Because there are ones that are basically exactly that, where it's just like, we can always just leave, run to Israel. It's just like,
Well, that's what we've been
y'all.
saying. That the guy said we are one people, right? He said
Yeah.
that. Well, if you're one people, then you're not American.
Exactly.
You're one Israeli people.
Exactly.
Arabs don't fucking talk like that, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I've
No,
never
dude,
heard it.
nobody talks like that besides them. They're
Yeah,
the only people that talk like that.
It is
like,
wild.
Like I tell the story all the time. When January 6th happened, all my Arab friends were like, let's go to the Capitol. Let's fuck these people. Let's get in there, man. And I had to tell all my Arab friends, like, I don't think a group of Arab guys bashing.
We would have ruined it for everybody. Crackers would have effed it up for everybody.
Yeah, the sandcracker. Oh, you can't say that.
And
so
saltines,
anyway,
whatever. Sorry,
saltines.
Sandy saltines. Yeah, I can just. So I had to tell, and all my Arab friends were like, "What do you mean, man? Like, we're Americans, we're patriots. Like, we're just trying to stop them from stealing the election." It's like, yeah, but people look at you like you're a terrorist. You gotta understand that.
That's it.
Yeah, dude. But I've always said that there's like two ways to resist oppression, and it's the Palestinian way or the Jewish way. It's like either the Jewish way is you just like, you don't make a lot of fuss, you just kind of integrate and you just go, all right, we're going to keep to ourselves and like make things better for us quietly behind the scenes, or you just are insane and like don't give an inch and just fight for 80 years regardless of how little you have to fight with or the casualty rate or the possibility of victory. It's like you just obstinately resist with everything you've got.
What else are you gonna do? You're gonna go down swinging, or are you just gonna let these people rape you?
Dude, I love it. I wish we were more like the Palestinians. The American way is just to give up and start helping the people that are fighting you.
Yeah, the American way is just to like consume goy slop all day and like not care about anything else around you.
Just literally hear people being like, we will take over, we will dominate, and we will turn it to our ends and be like, good for them. Good for them doing that to me. Dude, it really is utterly pathetic.
We're so pathetic.
Dude, the crazy thing is too, is that like there's no end point to it. Like you would think that it's like, all right, at a certain point, the survival instinct would stick in, and especially white people would go like, wait a second, we need to not give everything away to our enemies. But like, look at South Africa, man. There's like still leftist white people in South Africa that like are complaining about white supremacy. It's like, but you're going to be boiled alive.
I think that like in the middle of an NFL game, if like it got cut off in the middle of a game, like the TV got cut off,
dude,
and then that would like get him. You know what I mean?
I used to think that, and then COVID happened, and they canceled football.
Yeah,
they did that, and Americans put up with it. I think that's what COVID was all about. It was a giant test to see if they could fuck with football and not cause a revolution.
Yeah, you really got a good point, man. But they promised us it was going to be 2 weeks. They gave it to us in a certain way, and then they extended it, and it's kind of like the titrated dose, the famous Alex Jones quote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by the time the real dose hits you, You've already gotten used to.
You've already been inoculated, and you have no idea what's about to come for the big enchilada.
The big enchilada, dude. Yes. I've been captured in the information war, and I will fulcrum only your full understanding. Yes, dude.
I don't want to see him kissing goblins.
Yes,
I don't want to see him shucking fish with goblins. You could, smack the ass of a goblin a little cuddle with a goblin, hug a goblin.
I don't want to see him in bed with the goblin.
If I see him in bed with a goblin, then all bets are off. Okay, a little bit of handshake with a goblin, little pee-pee touch for a goblin, here and there.
Don't see him in
But
bed.
you know what's funny?
So good.
You know what's funny? Donald Trump is literally being BDSM by the goblin, 50 Shades of Grey style right now, and it's like he's not. Like Alex is not even saying it. I love Alex, but I don't want to bitch at him. I don't want to bitch him about him.
Well, he just it's
Trump, I'm this close. And it's like every day, I'm this close, Trump. I'm this close. I'm out. You're gonna lose all my support, just And then he tweets something like, "Oh my God, you see the greatest tweet in the world by Trump? It's like the greatest thing in the world. It's a golden age. He's back. Let's go. Apple pie, Uncle Sam."
Dude, I know. It's just like, I mean, for Alex especially, it's like he's like, literally, if Trump fails, I'm going to jail. He's like, they're going to send me to jail. Not that he did anything wrong. It's just like, look at what they've already done. They tried to send him to jail with Biden. So to him, he's just like, Trump has to win. He's like, we can't not back Trump. Like,
but I agree that it has to succeed, but he's literally.
That's what's so annoying. That's why I want to yell at him.
Yeah, like I would give Trump like a 30 out of 100.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like
at this point,
like he has some good stuff, but there's a lot of bad stuff. Like,
dude, well, there's just a lot of nothing.
Just like I feel it's like slop. It's like red meat for the base. I feel like all the good stuff is just like it's like not even real.
Well, they're not executing on it, man. They say they're gonna do it, and then they never do it. Like
he changes the name of shit. He changes the Department of War. He calls it the Gulf of America. It's all just memes. It's nothing even real.
Well, Donald Trump did say,
when are the prices going to get good? When are we going to have like a reasonable housing market? Like when am I actually going to feel a tangible effect by Donald Trump, something positive in my life?
Well, I do. Okay, I have to defend Donald Trump a little bit because it is literally the Jewish-run Federal Reserve that has the interest rates abnormally high. They've been doing, instead of quantitative easing, they've been doing quantitative tightening. So they've been intentionally shrinking the money supply while hitting us with high interest rates. It is completely absurd and ridiculous, and that's not Donald Trump's fault. He's doing his best to fight that. And then all the money he made with the tariffs, they're literally not letting him keep it. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous.
He's getting fucked over at every pass. But it's like enough. Like, just do what you have to do, man. I don't know. It's like, who's keeping the tariff money? Can you not just do it? Can we not just fucking do as much as you possibly can? Because it's infuriating. I mean, that's what I've been saying for like months now. Is like if they were doing something that we would never need to hear them say it. They would never need to brag. They would never need to go out and beat their chest. If they were doing what they should be doing, they wouldn't have to say a word, and we'd be loving it, and we'd be saying it for them. And like, there's so little action. Because the economy thing is more nebulous in general, but like the arrest, Comey and Letitia James aren't even indicted anymore. Like, that's the one little slight crumb we got. It doesn't even exist. So it's like,
and I don't even care about that because that's just a personal vendetta for him. Like, I'm okay.
Well,
like,
I care about Comey.
They are corrupt, Gotham City villains. I will admit that, and like getting them destroyed would be great, but the
indictment they were indicted under wasn't what I'm pissed about.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's what you're saying, but yeah.
No, that exactly that too.
No, we need like mass arrests. We need like not just a couple arrests, right?
It'll never happen. The dude doesn't even release the Epstein files, and he friggin' chimps out about people like wanting to see the Epstein files.
There's something really weird going on.
But truly, I'm so disgusted and disappointed by him and everybody in his administration. Kash Patel, he also is absolutely disgusting and useless.
Okay, I have to say about Kash Patel, the way Kash Patel's face looks at these press conferences, because we have some information behind the scenes where someone said, I don't remember who it was like some whistleblower, some insider. They said that Mike Johnson used to be like on the right side of almost every single issue And then when he finally got into power, they took him to this briefing and they showed him some stuff that like scared the hell out of him.
Okay, but this is the weird thing. I know what you're talking about. That was Thomas Massey. But the weird thing about that was Thomas Massey was in that meeting. And so
no, he didn't see. No. The way he told the story is that he didn't see what. No, Mike Johnson had a different meeting. Like they showed Mike Johnson something else. No, he didn't see what Mike Johnson saw.
See, I thought it was the other way around. I thought he was, because I thought I remember him coming out and being like, I don't know why he changed his mind. Like I went into the same briefing he did. I was against it at first. I came out against it. He went in against it, came out for it. But I saw the same thing he did. I thought he said he saw the same thing.
Doesn't make any sense. Maybe they hit him with like some type of weapon that makes him feel a sense of panic.
Well, I think my interpretation of that was like, okay, Johnson was playing a part. He was always for it. He pretended to be against it, goes in, pretends that the evidence convinces him and is like, wow, now I'm for it. You know, it's like, well, he was always for it. He wanted to put on the show.
Did you guys even know who Mike Johnson was before he became Speaker of the House?
Not really, honestly.
It's like the dude was like cryogenically frozen or some shit, and then they like thawed him out, and then they just propped him up. They're like, this is Mike Johnson. He's our new Speaker of the House. It's like they printed him in a fucking factory and then just like put him in there as like this mindless drone that has zero personality or ideals of his own, and literally just does whatever he's told to fucking do.
Have you guys heard about the blackmail on him? That the word on the street is that he like
you know those memes of Alex Jones in the cryo chamber?
No, it's basically.
I don't know that one.
They brought him out in the cryo chamber.
Yeah, they can crunch out infinite number of Manchurian candidates essentially, but the blackmail they're saying they have with Johnson is like horrible. Like it's like sexual abuse of like minor, or not necessarily minors, but like young 20 boys.
Well, there's weird stuff with him in general where he like he like adopted a teenage black kid and then was like would publicly talk about how they were like helping each other to get over pornography addiction. Like there's some like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, y'all haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's a bad thing. I don't want to see that. I take your word for it on that one, bro.
He said that publicly.
Okay, yes. Mike Johnson, here it is. I got you. Don't worry.
This is really dark
Don't
stuff.
worry, it's all.
That's fucking crazy.
All will be revealed.
Crazy, dude.
You think that is crazy, Kevin?
Mike Johnson admits he and his son monitor each other's porn intake.
No shit. That's so weird, dude.
My son's my accountability partner.
Look at his face. I don't like this. Well,
that's the thing. He looks like he was made in a lab. He looks like a
pedo.
Yeah, like a Futurama character.
Oh my god! If he came in to audition to like play a pedo in a movie, he's got the freaking role immediately.
The slightly swollen, soft red cheeks. This is.
Oh, dude, he looks like those guys that like predator poachers like roll up on.
Yeah,
I guess he has actual children too. So maybe I don't know if that's better or worse, but I guess they fostered.
He might not be incestuous, but he's still a perv.
It's still weird. To me, it would almost be weirder if it was your teenage adopted son that you were accountability buddies with for porn like that. But I don't know. Is it worse? I don't know.
If it's your blood,
something that you don't fucking go public with. Even if it is
right?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Nah.
Yeah, these people are weird, man.
Right there, man. That's
these
it.
people are weirdos.
You take to your grave, dude. This guy's like Kanye West. He's admitting that like he sucked off his cousin or something.
Yeah, that's dark, man. So anyway, so it's all tits up, man. And Marjorie Taylor Greene literally said everyone is a piece of shit out there, every single one of them.
Yeah, it definitely seems like that.
So. My honest opinion is we need a Nayib Bukele. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys.
Yeah, that is what we need. All right, hold on. We got some. Chrissy Gnome's Tampon has sent us some messages. Glad to have you back, Harrison. Miss you too.
It's sentient.
Brianna Morello is a hell of a reporter. The fucking string fell off. I'm stuck in here now. Great. That must have been.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, they're right. The name. All right, I get it. All that hype to get Donald Trump in. I swear nothing in my life has improved, even marginally. He's a lying faggot. Fuck him. It's time to burn it all down. Also, it's gay. John won't show face. John has a real life with the business. Why can't we get more H-1Bs from Switzerland and UK? Why are they almost all Jeets?
Oh, if you want to get the Jeets, you open H1B from UK, and then you get Jeets, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Are you suggesting that people from Switzerland aren't Jeets? Because that's problematic.
No, the people from Switzerland just wouldn't even come here, right? I mean, we have plenty of fucking people here who need jobs. That's all dumb as fuck. Like, I hate all that shit, man. No, everyone who graduated engineering with me couldn't get jobs. Like, this is just the dumbest shit ever.
Oh, you graduate engineer. You will be engineer, Jean. You will be either engineer or doctor.
Yeah, that's it. Those are the
Your
options. Bro.
fucking parents used to tell you.
Of course, bro. Of course.
Grown up.
Yep.
Engineer or doctor, you will make big money.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I didn't do either of those things. I was a dumbass that freaking went into communications.
Well, you're actually using it. You're communicating.
It worked well, I guess. It worked out.
You are.
My parents used to say to me, "You're not in jail yet." Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Well done.
Yeah, man.
None of those high expectations for me.
One of my favorite phrases from a white dude who served in the Vietnam War is, you ask him, how you doing? He would say, well, I'm taking in air and I'm not in jail. So can't complain.
What's better than that?
What's better than that, bro? We still got a chance to fight the AI overlord. They haven't gotten us yet.
Amen.
What do you think I won't go there.
No,
what?
I was just going to talk. You want to like go Antichrist conversation right now, or like?
Well, we do that all the time. Yeah, we do
too early in the stream.
We do that all the time.
Too early? No, yeah. What about it?
I don't know. You just said something about AI overlord, and it's like, what do you think the Antichrist is going to be? Do you think it's going to be an AI autonomous robot? Do you think it's going to be a moving statue like it says in Revelation?
It doesn't say moving statue. It says image of the beast, which I believe is
image of the beast.
Kind of like a face that represents the AI. Yeah. There's a couple things going on. The elites call it the Omega point. So in their understanding, like every single thing on Earth has to be tied into the AI. So in order for everything to be tied into the AI, down to like the blade of grass and everything in between, they have to like spray everything with a synthetic life form that is essentially one life form. So they've taken DNA from like mushrooms, viruses, bacteria, parasites, and they blend it all together. They made like a synthetic life form. And they want to like cover everything on Earth.
Literally like a like nanotech, right? Just
nanotech.
Like
and then when everything is covered in this, then they can do a communist, because like what's the issue with the communist utopia? Why does this planned economy never work? Because they don't have real-time data on every little detail. But if they actually had real-time data on every single aspect of every single thing, then they feed all that data into one AI, then they really could do a communist controlled society. So every single communist, if you grill them, they ultimately say we need an AI to run the economy. That's actually what communists believe.
I could, I mean, that definitely is the case. I mean, I'm sure, I think we played on Moonbase one time, the video of Larry Ellison basically saying that they were setting that up and like almost done with it.
The Omega point, that's in their philosophy.
Yeah, like, what do you think the one world government is going to be under? Like, is it, if we just like can obviously say it, like if it's going to be like, some sort of Jewish control.
There's something called ecumenism. Ecumenism is the movement to make all the religions one religion. So one government, religion. And Jerusalem is going to be the capital of the one world government, one world religion. Everyone's going to have to worship the image of the beast or it's going to kill you. I think it's going to be a hologram. So the Bible says everyone has to worship the image of the beast. So how can everyone on earth be forced to worship
it at once?
Right. So therefore it's a hologram. It's a disembodied, it's just like the face from Power Rangers.
What do you think? It's just going to appear in the sky?
Yeah, they can just project it. Yeah, it's just a hologram. Yeah, they just project it. And then,
for the entire world to see?
Well, there's going to be multiple versions of it. It could just be
multiple projections.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be one projection. It's the same intelligence projected anywhere. So, and then there'll be 3.5 years.
Who's going to be the charismatic leader, though?
Well, yeah, there will be
will he be flesh? Is what I'm. Yes, or will he just be like an AI construct?
No, the beast and the beast and the Antichrist are two different people. So there's the beast, which is the hologram AI. Then there's the Antichrist, which is like an actual person. But it's gonna be like an abomination of some sort, like male and female combined, or like 5 different parents, or like human animal hybrid. Like there's something about him that makes him an abomination. Yeah, like a tranny. It's got to be something off about it. It's not like a normal. Yeah, something like that. Like he has to be some sort of abomination. But all this isn't gonna happen.
A furry.
All this isn't.
Yeah, he's gonna be like an Egyptian. He's gonna be like an Egyptian god, right? He's gonna have like a.
He's gonna be like a sphinx, like Anubis.
Bro, thank you for bringing that back up, man. The pharaohs Pharaoh is like an archetype or precursor to an antichrist, right? The Pharaoh was an antichrist. And so it's crazy that you guys were talking about Gaza being this like prototype or precursor to a 15-minute city, because the origin of the name Philistines and the origin of the 5 cities of around Gaza, like Ashkelon, Gaza, and like these 5 cities, if you look it up, man, I don't know if you can look it up, but it was way back under the pharaohs that they had these Greek raiders called the Sea Peoples, like destroying the Egyptian government.
The Sea Peoples were Trojans, right?
Something like that. Some kind of Greek Aegean type people. Yeah, they were Aegean Greek.
I was watching a history thing recently, and it was like they didn't say it, but it was like this would have been around. It was about the Hittites, and the Hittites were basically the Trojans, and it was because it was like exactly the same time, and it was like, and then around the time that Troy fell, you had these mysterious Sea Peoples, and nobody knows where they came from, and it's like, did they come from Troy? You just mentioned that.
You ever thought about that? Huh? Yeah, and so like that, like Goliath was one of them, and so basically, okay, so what happens is they have these deep sea vessels. They're off the coast of Egypt, and they can send raiding parties at any point on the coast of Egypt at any moment. And Egypt's like running back and forth. They don't know where it's coming from. They can never catch them, and they're just eating shit. Like their whole country's falling apart. So then they get like a new Pharaoh, Pharaoh Ramses III, and he's like, okay, we can't fight these guys. Like all we have is canoes. We have no way to get out in the deep water. So let's try diplomacy. So he goes to the Sea People and tell them, I got 5 cities around Gaza. Gaza is one of them. Then like Ashkelon and like these 5 cities around there. And he tells these people, I'll let you settle there, but my guards are going to be the guards of every single city. We're going to run the security. We're going to run basically the police, and you're going to pay taxes to us, but we'll let you live in these cities. That goes on to become the Philistines in the Bible, who are like Goliath and stuff like that. So it was a 15-minute city operated by the Antichrist of that world. That's
wild.
It started. Yeah. So
well,
it all repeats.
And I always think about the fact that Egyptian civilization was pretty much unchanged for like 4,000 years.
Yeah.
Unchanged. Like they can't tell sometimes like whether a statue is from this part or 2,000 years later, because the art does not nothing changed. So there was something about ancient Egypt, which is why the Masons are obsessed with it and everything. So because they had some sort of system, and it was about having this enclosed place where they were surrounded on desert or ocean on all sides. So like and a steady source of food that was predictable, transportation, like it was just a perfect creation that allowed for 4,000 years of continuous rule,
and like occult knowledge and like deep black magic,
priest class that ruled things.
Yeah, and like knowledge from like the fallen angels and like pre-flood technology. That's like a huge part of their culture. And 100%. They're every single person who's like into the New World Order and one world government, one world religion. They got tons of Egyptian artifacts in their house. They're all obsessed with this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, every single time you go anywhere, you see a monolith, right? Which was Osiris's penis. Is right. Every monolith, like obelisk. Like when I would go to the university I went to enter into the university property, you'd have to enter into a monolith that was split in half and put on either side of the road. So you're entering into the territory within a monolith. That was a gateway.
You're being ejaculated outside of the obelisk.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah.
And then, enter through the nutsack, and then you get ejaculated through the
to impregnate, ISIS or whatever it is. That's
impregnate the world with your ideas. Oh my God,
much,
so fucking annoying.
That's alchemy right there. That's Egyptian alchemy 101 right there. Have you checked the chat recently? I haven't checked.
Yeah, I do see Patriot Independence. Did something happen with Chase? Did Chase announce something?
I don't know. I missed it.
Wrong with Chase.
He's asking a question about Chase.
Oh, jeez.
And I don't want to answer it, but if he's asking the question, he must already know.
Well, what's the question?
What is it? A super chat?
I guess he's doing a show on censored TV, and he moved to Nashville.
What's censored TV?
Gavin McGinnis.
Gavin McGinnis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never.
Good for Chase.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah, he left bigly.
He left bigly in a big way.
He bigly no mo.
I know about that fucking shit. Crazy. Chase is funny, man. Chase is. What's he doing? What's he doing?
Look at this, dude. That's wild.
What a freeze frame.
So funny, dude. Yeah, I guess he's building a studio. I guess he's got a show on Censored.
Good.
Welcome home, Chase.
Good.
Good for him.
I'm happy for him.
I don't.
Yeah,
I've never
dude.
heard of,
What?
I've never heard of Chase Geyser. No, I'm just kidding. I've never heard of what is that called, man? Gavin McGinnis's thing. What's it called? Censored.tv?
Censored.tv.
Do you guys watch that? Do you guys actually watch that?
No.
Y'all don't fucking watch that shit, dude.
No.
I don't watch anything except for InfoWars.
That's the right answer, Harrison.
Exactly.
Get
I
over
only
it.
watch
Fucking
Harrison.
man. All I watch is Alex Johnson. I don't even watch Harrison. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't even know who Owen Schroyer is.
Owen, what?
Who?
Owen who? Yeah, you know what was so funny to me with the whole Owen thing happened? It was like Owen became part of the rogues gallery of like InfoWars. You know, like George Soros is like, you know, Hugo Strange, Klaus Schwab is like the Joker, fucking, you know, Harari's like the Penguin, and now Owen's become like the Red Hood or something. It's
Dude,
fucking-
yes, dude. Thinking about it as a comic book series, that's
Yeah,
exactly
it's
what.
like
Yeah,
Alex Jones has like a villain. He has like a pantheon of villains, like Batman or Spider-Man does. You know, Xi Jinping, all Judge Gamble, Judge Guara Gamble.
dude,
God,
for
so-
real,
Now Owen Schroyer is part of the Rogues Gallery. It was a funny.
dude. He joined the dark side.
Owen Schroyer.
He joined the dark
That's
side, man.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Owen, questioned Jakey Lang, and then Jake said he's going to sue him, and then
Yeah.
Owen had him on so he wouldn't sue him, and it was a decent interview. Owen didn't
Oh, I
push
didn't
back
know
too
they
much,
did that.
but it was good. Owen is skeptical, which I appreciate.
Was Jake Lang on everybody else's show that he fucking sued?
Pretty much, yeah. So guys, this is the new way to get famous. You come out and you're just like, I will deep throat Israel forever. And then if people are like, dude, you must work for Mossad, you're like, I will sue you for $5 million unless you bring me on your show. Bam.
Damn.
Overnight.
Yeah, did he
pretty
go on
good.
Stu Peters' show too?
I don't think Stu's gonna fall for it, bro.
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna work on Stu. As much as I don't like Stu, I don't
Fuck
think.
that Jew.
Yeah.
Stu can afford lawyers too, so
There you go. He's like, sue me,
What
Jew.
about Jake too?
It's Jake.
Jake Shields.
Jake Shields.
I bet you'd have him on. Jake
Shields
has
is gonna
everybody
have him
on.
No, it's gonna happen. Jake Shields is gonna have him on, and I'm very curious to see how
Is he?
Jake handles that.
I talked to Jake today, actually.
You did?
Yeah.
Jake the Snake? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
no, Jake's a Wang half.
He's cool.
A what?
Yeah. He's a white ass nigga going hard.
White
as
ass
fuck.
nigga going hard as fuck.
No, I know. He's actually a Native American.
No.
Yeah.
Jake Shields?
Or he's
Yeah,
a red ass.
Is he really?
He's a red ass nigga.
He's a red ass.
Ring.
Wang half.
No, I like how simple he is, man. I feel sorry for the CT. You know, he has his ability to talk has decreased since the brain trauma, and that's really fucking tragic and sad. But he's still, you know, I think he's a simple guy, you know, and then sometimes being simple can be really effective because that means he's not going to like get lost in the weeds, right? He's just like going to be super simple, right?
The thing is, this is why sports are important.
Yeah.
Because it lets average intelligence people become famous and rich.
Hell
And
yeah.
we need that.
Absolutely.
And it's like Jake Shields is a fighter. So he has a name, and then he's just like asking questions, and he's not a scholar or an academic. He's just like,
He doesn't
this
need
is
to
fucked
be.
up.
As long as he's got balls and
He's
he's willing
great.
to tell the truth. That's it.
100%.
Yeah. And it is simple. I mean, what we're facing is not complicated.
It's really not that complicated.
He's literally just like, are you trying to say that the Nazis had better cremation ovens than anyone in 2025? Is that what you guys are trying to say? And they're just like, well, no, we're not really. No, well, I mean, no, well, you know, they can't handle it.
He's just like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think that they could cremate people faster with technology from 60 years ago or 70 years ago or 80 years ago than technology today. And they're just like, well, okay, well, forget about that. Let's forget about even Rabbi
He's so bent
Shmuley.
out of shape. My God, if you ask any fucking question about this, about the Holocaust, my God, they get so bent out of shape. It's so annoying.
Yeah, for sure. But even Rabbi Shmuley in that moment literally said, okay, let's forget about the ovens. He's like, okay, move on.
Forget about the ovens, Jake Shields. What about all the Jews that were turning into bars of soap?
What about the lampshades?
What about the lampshade? No one will ever be turned into a lampshade ever again. On my
Yes,
watch.
dude. Yes.
Rabbi Shmuley looks like the leprechaun from the movie The Leprechaun.
Dude.
You know that horror movie, that like ghetto, it's like
Yeah,
a
for
hood horror movie.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
boy.
The
My
gangsta
favorite
horror
John,
movie
bro.
with the leprechaun that like kills black people. Rabbi Shmuley legit looks like the leprechaun.
No, dead ass, 100%.
Dude, that video of him in the clown costume on the back of
Oh my
Cory
God, it's like
Booker.
disturbing, dude. He is such a disturbing freak.
Some shit just ain't right, man. I mean,
Yeah.
and
I
then
think
saying
actually Jewish
Buffalo,
people like hate him.
they got to
I
hate
think,
him. Bro.
Yeah, I
I
think
think they
so
actually
too.
hate him because he's like such a horrible stereotype and like he gives him such a bad rap.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
he's one of these people that's just like, how is this dude? How does he have access literally everywhere to everybody all the time? And he has
I don't
like
know.
famous, important people just being like, Rabbi Shmuley, thank you for everything you do. And it's just like, what the fuck?
I know. There's a weird interview with him and RFK Jr. where RFK Jr. looked so uncomfortable. He looked like he had a fucking like laser friggin'
Right.
trained on his head.
Honestly, that's definitely a big part of this. And honestly, Kash Patel, guys, the only thing I can say is that his interviews, he looks maximum 10 out of 10 uncomfortable, in danger, panic. Something's not right. Like we're over here making jokes and stuff, but like our government is like literally hijacked. Like Donald Trump literally said that Susan Wiles is the most powerful person in the world and can wipe a country off.
She's the most powerful woman in the world, the most powerful woman. And dude, he sucks. I hate his shtick so much. Does it grate on you like it does me when he tries to be funny now? And he's like, well, I gotta put on this voice and I gotta talk like this. I am so sick of the shtick. It was funny when he was like cool and like when he was based and stuff.
No, I think he's crying for help, bro. I think when he said that, I don't think he was supposed to say that. Like, I think he was calling out his handler. Like, I really don't think he's supposed to praise her that she could wipe
Mary Nadelson too.
I mean,
they'll kill him, man. I mean, they killed Charlie Kirk. Like, I don't know.
the untold story of like this entire Trump administration has been the battle between Trump and Israel. Because like he is not. I really don't think he's willingly their fucking slave. Like it is a constant like tension there. Pete Hegseth, they have been trying to get out for the entire time that he's been in there. And first it's like his tattoos, and then it's like he cheated on his wife, and then it's like he drinks, and then it's like Signalgate, which was just entirely a Zionist like conspiracy to oust Hegseth. That's coming back up.
Zionist to Hegseth.
I know, really. but he's not. But he doesn't want to go to war with Iran, and he's not going to lead the army against Trump. Like I think they want to overthrow Trump, and they want a Secretary of War that will like do that, and that will go against Trump.
Here's the thing.
You know what the weirdest thing about Trump's assassination attempt is that like 24 hours after the assassination attempt happened, that's when he selected J.D. Vance as his VP. That's when Tucker Carlson and Peter Thiel and Elon Musk had a meeting with Donald Trump after his failed assassination attempt. Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, and Tucker Carlson came to him and was like, "You have to make J.D. Vance your VP."
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I'm gonna check. I've heard that, but I don't know.
What if he would? That's so weird to me because like J.D. Vance, like who is J.D. Vance? Who is he? 2 years ago, he's a perfect citizen just like us. And then he becomes a senator. And now in the year 2025, last year when Trump gets elected, he's a heartbeat away from the presidency.
Yeah.
And we know that he's propped up by Peter Thiel. We know that he's a manufactured, character, artifice, Trojan horse, face, politician. What is a politician besides a marketing strategy, right? He's just this marketing brand now. All we know is that he's propped up by Peter Thiel and that his media company funds the Tucker Carlson network, and Tucker Carlson, all he does is glaze J.D. Vance at every moment.
Yeah,
I find these people super creepy. I don't trust Elon Musk at all either. I've never trusted him, even when he bought Twitter and all this shit, even when he was doing all these good things. I don't trust him at all. I thank him that he did do it, but I don't see it as just like a goodwill gesture from the good of his heart. There's some kind of ulterior motive going on. He's too tight with the PayPal mafia still. He's going to the wall and kissing the wall. I don't trust Elon Musk at all. I don't trust J.D. Vance at all. I don't trust Donald Trump at all. I don't even really trust Tucker Carlson anymore either.
Yeah, I think I don't know. To me, it's not like a black or white. Like you either trust them or they're totally
They
fake.
might
I mean,
say
I
some
think
real shit here and there, but like, do I fully think? I think that there's something up their sleeve. I think there's shenanigans afoot. I smell a psyop. I smell
yeah.
shenanigans when I look at these people.
Yeah, I agree. But it's like Charlie Kirk, right? He I think he is like a JD Vance type figure where like he's a white Christian dude, but he's talented and he's good and he's useful to the Zionists for their, wider schemes. But at the same time, he does genuinely believe what he believes, and he, will break with them when it comes down to like America versus Israel. He's like, I'm America. I'm American. What are you talking about? I have I mean, that's sort of my interpretation of JD Vance. Because the other thing about JD Vance is he is the only one out of anybody, like the only Republican with any standing whatsoever that like defended the guys who the young Republicans guys who were outed as racist or like every single other person threw them under the bus. It was JD Vance alone and early on coming out and going, we're not doing this, we're not infighting like this. Like it's stuff like that that's like that's really valuable. And maybe that's all part of it. Maybe they're getting me with their sophistication where it's like we'll have everybody be a jackass, but JD Vance will be the one guy not being like that. Maybe that's how sophisticated they are, but
you can't underestimate it.
No, I think it's much more likely that.
I'll just say one more thing, especially now with the prominence of Nick Fuentes and like how he has become mainstream and he's broken containment and broken every single effort that they've tried to strangle him in the crib and clip his wings before he learns to fly. All these metaphors that they've tried to friggin' impose upon this guy, and he's bigger than ever, and his message is resonating with more people than ever. Not just him as a person, but his message. Even people that don't like him still agree with the message. So they're trying to they might be trying to co-opt that movement and try to glom onto it and see we're base too. See, we say faggot. See, we say retard.
Yeah.
They're trying to glom onto that movement and skin suit it. But that's this most sinister thing to me.
Okay,
yeah.
So I got to tell you, man, everyone disagrees with me on this. Look, I've been spotting Zionists in our government since I was like 12 years old. This has been a personal issue for me, obviously, because I'm an American, but I'm also obviously anti-Zionist. So JD Vance, I can tell you, I 100% promise you, I mean, you take it or leave it, he's not a Zionist. How do I know he's not a Zionist? Because when private text messages got leaked that were not supposed to be leaked, that it was you could see that how they talk in private. I related to JD Vance quite a bit. It was JD Vance trying to not sound anti-American, trying not to be accused of covering for terrorists, just like how I have to fucking toe the line all the time where I'm trying to defend American interests, but it's very easy for Zionists to come around and just be like, no, you're just a terrorist sympathizer, even though I'm not. I'm literally trying to defend American interests. And so I related to JD Vance because what did JD Vance say when they said, let's bomb Yemen? First thing JD Vance said was, I think this is a mistake. And then he lays out a very intelligent and pro-American angle for why it's a mistake. But it just sounded to me like deep down in his heart of hearts, he just had the conviction that just blowing up these guys who are trying to stand up for what they believe is right is wrong just because of that, just because they're not doing anything illegal. It's hypocritical to say if that what they're doing is illegal. Meanwhile, what we're doing is all this and that. Like you can't hold any of that shit against it.
Yeah, I totally agree. By the way, Joe, I don't know if what happened, but we don't have your video or audio now. So if you can hear us,
use the bathroom because I started talking. But
no, it looked like it dropped off or something. But
yeah, anyway, there's a private text message, and he said he doesn't want to bomb
right. Them. Well, and that and the Signal Gate, scandal was exactly what I'm talking about, where it was like Hegseth and JD Vance. I think it was like one of JD Vance's assistants that like was fired over that because he was resistance to it. I know
one of JD Vance's assistants was like super prominent anti-Israel dominance of the White House. They literally fired him for that.
Right, and they fired him over the at the same time as this Signal leak, I think.
Last time JD Vance went to Israel, he refused to go to the wall and instead went to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and met with all the Christian bishops. Like, I don't know, man.
And that's something where it's Nick like like, are you an idiot? Like, don't fall for it. So they're pandering. They know that you hate the wall, so they're going to this. But it's like,
okay, then why did everyone else go to the wall? And why is Trump still going to the wall? And then on and 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 on. And on. Everybody else is, why can't they all just stop going to the wall? Genius. You know what I mean? So if I hate the wall so much, then they're shoving the wall down my throat every 5 seconds. What do you mean, dude?
I don't think JD Vance is going to be the one to be the chosen, based Chad that's going to free America from the Jewish control. I don't buy it. I don't fucking buy it.
Well, he doesn't necessarily have to free America from Jewish control, but he just has to stop using American military to serve Israel, right?
Which it seems like that is what the Trump administration is doing.
Well, they're trying, but JD Vance is the one who, in the text messages, so if JD Vance was the president, they wouldn't even have bombed Yemen at all.
Right.
Think about that. They wouldn't have bombed Yemen at all, right? They definitely wouldn't have bombed Iran. They wouldn't have done any of that.
Yeah, I mean, that type of stuff, like you said, it's an internal text message, which, and again, it's like, I don't know, is it?
Well, dude, look, he's just younger. You have to remember this generational thing. The boomers actually believe that bombing Iran is fundamentally in American interest. The boomers believe that in their heart of hearts. Younger guys, deep down, they're not going to be convinced of that because it's dumb and it is not real and it's stupid and it's against American interests to behave that way against other countries. It is actually bad for America. So do you think JD Vance hates America? Like, that's kind of a stretch, guys.
Yeah, I think
I don't think JD Vance gives a shit about America, truly.
Well, why would you say he's an American?
I think if JD Vance gets installed as the president, I think he's going to do whatever he's told to do. I think he's going to do whatever is going to benefit JD Vance. I don't think he has an iron in any of these fires. He was a never Trumper. He didn't vote for Trump. He was a shit talker.
Okay,
and now
so
all
he
of a sudden,
agrees to do. So he agrees
because
to
the
do.
Trump wave is so hot and everybody wanted to ride in on the Trump wave, he jumped on the wave too. And then he starts saying some base talking points. You don't think he has advisors that are telling him, "Hey JD, this is what you say to get on the good side of the base right now. You can be their champion. You can be the guy that they look toward." I think he's full of shit. I think he's completely. His name's not even fucking real.
Okay, the Trump base was down with bombing Yemen, right? So you're saying that he's just saying this to get points? No, dude, he's saying it because because it's common sense. If you want to have American interest at heart,
that's the thing about what John's talking about is that they were internal text messages. So I would hope that that's what he really thinks, because that wasn't something for public consumption.
Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, if I was in his position, I would be behaving exactly like him, right? So how am I supposed to criticize this guy? What can he possibly do? He's surrounded by Zionists. They can literally kill him. He has to speak in a certain way that paints the picture that he's not covering for so-called terrorists.
That's fair. That's fair.
And it's funny because I always get the impression. say that again.
That's fair, but fuck him still.
I don't know. Because to me, he always speaks in a way where he's like, I can't say what I'm really trying to say, so I'm going to say it this way. I don't know. Because Tucker does the same thing, right? Tucker and JD Vance both do this, where, he'll talk about, at the Charlie Kirk's funeral, he'll, talk about Jesus, and it is ostensibly a story about Jesus, but it's like, dude, what you were like
saying the Jews killed Charlie Kirk without saying the Jews killed Charlie Kirk is what you're saying.
Right. And you wouldn't do that. And the same thing, like JD Vance had some good answers to some of the questioning after that, which again, yeah, maybe that was all set up because he hasn't done any like question and answer stuff since. So maybe that was a one-time thing.
VPs don't really do that much though.
Yeah.
So does he want to be a VP or does he want to be like a podcaster?
Who?
Like,
JD
as
Vance?
soon as Charlie Kirk died, he leaps right in front of the camera to bolster himself, really, to promote himself and be the one like, look at me, I'm the guy that's gonna, mourn Charlie. I didn't even know that him and Charlie were like that close or tight or all that, Right. I found it really out of left field when JD Vance like threw himself in front of the cameras after Charlie Kirk's death, personally.
Charlie Kirk is a great example of, again, somebody who publicly sucked Israel's dick constantly, like it never stopped, but privately is like, man, fuck these guys. Like, this sucks. And I think Charlie Kirk was whoever he needed to be for anybody that could
push Charlie Kirk forward. So to the Zionist Jews, when he's talking to them, he's super pro-Israel and he loves Israel. Then when he's talking to the Israel critical crowd, the Tucker Carlson's like, maybe there's something wrong with Israel here, you know? I think Charlie Kirk was just a yes man to whoever he needed to talk to. I don't think he really was that principled when it came to the Israel thing. I think he saw it, but did he really refuse the donor money? Was he really going to go that hard? Or was he just talking?
He did. I mean,
at the end.
At the very end, that's the thing, because that's the thing. People are like, oh, you know, he, you know, whatever was doing this, but it's like the Zionist donor said disinvite Tucker Carlson, and Charlie Kirk told him to take a walk. He lost $2 million. Like, to me, that, you know, he gave up that money instead of you know, deplatforming.
That's principled. Okay, I'll give him that.
Well, look, man, look.
Let me just say with Charlie Kirk, I think he was sincere in his faith, and I think he was sincere in his belief that his faith told him to support Israel. I think he there's so many people like that, dude. Like, not with you. People that are not paid for Israel that I know, you know, that are evangelicals that are like, no, Israel is the Holy Land and we have to protect it. So I think he was like that, but then he sees how they act and he's like, this is fucked up. Like, and I can't even talk about it. I don't know.
He was in the process of getting J-pilled, is what you're saying.
They
tried to clip his wings before he learned to fly, essentially.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So we don't think Connor Robertson killed him?
I think he's a patsy. Yeah.
Patsy.
So just to take a step back and understand, Turning Point USA is a platform and a stage that is literally funded by Jews. Literally a Jewish stage for the purpose of teaching the youth to be little foot soldiers for Zionism. That is literally the purpose of Turning Point USA, right? And so then he brings Tucker Carlson onto the Turning Point USA stage and just lets Tucker Carlson unravel the foundation of their entire psyop, right? So Tucker Carlson is on a Jewish-funded stage telling people don't be servants of Israel, basically. And so then they have this intervention with... Right, of course, they're paying for it. Why would they pay for that? And so then they have this intervention.
They were paying for this anti-Semite so bad about Israel. I can't believe it. All our shekels are going to this anti-Semite, Tucker Carlson.
Exactly.
It's great. Well, it's like when Laura Loomer tells Candace Owens, like, or whoever it was, I can't remember who was involved, but it was like, you know, Jews were responsible for your, you know, for where you are now. So like, be careful when you talk about it. And it's like, fuck y'all. You think helping somebody means that they can never ever question this?
That's what happened. Yeah,
foreign state of Israel. It's so fucked.
And so then they have this intervention with Charlie Kirk where they bring out like a handler, a fucking a rabbi, and they have like a talk note. Look, man, like you cannot platform Tucker Carlson at the event. The purpose of this.
What are you doing? You can't platform this anti-Semite out there.
Exactly. I mean, I understand where they're coming from. It's a private event. That's
Shabbat. How can you do this on the Shabbat?
Yeah, exactly. On the Shabbat of all days, bro.
Of all days.
The Goyim out of
control. All days. Well, yeah, you do it on the Shabbat, Charlie.
So, you know, anyway, they tell him not to do it. And then he's like, no, I'm going to do it again. And then they shoot him. I mean, what do you think's going to happen? You know what I mean? You think they're just going to let you
know
use
what I love,
their
too?
platform?
I love, you know, breaking news: Charlie Kirk has just been shot in broad daylight in cold blood. Here to talk about it and tell us that it wasn't him, Bibi Netanyahu.
Yeah.
I did not kill Charlie Kirk. We loved him so much. Why would I ever do such a thing?
I take credit. I take credit for that, by the way. That was me.
Did you point that out?
I made Bibi Netanyahu do that.
Bro, dude, Joe,
I did,
tell
dude.
You. Oh my God, Joe. What is it? 20 days before Charlie Kirk gets shot, Jake Shields is on this podcast right here with me and Harrison. And
really?
Yes, and me and Harrison tell Jake Shields, hey man, word on the street. Harrison, I was like, Harrison, tell him the story. And he's like, oh, what story? I was like, yeah, the Charlie Kirk story. He's like, oh, it's not a big deal. But basically, someone told Harrison that Charlie Kirk told them that he's worried if he turns on Israel, that Israel will kill him. And so we tell Jake Shields this 20 days before it happens, dude. And Jake Shields is like, oh, that's ridiculous. That'll never happen. 20 days later, it fucking happens exactly like what we said. By the way, Harrison, did you ever publicly tell anyone who told you that? Or has that person come out and publicly told people that he was told that?
Don't dox him, Harrison.
No, I'm just
no.
Yeah.
I'm and I they specifically asked me not to say. So,
Yeah.
you know, people are like, just say it. I'm like,
Don't fucking
not-
dox.
specifically
it's
asked
not
you not
me
to.
to say.
And
Like,
then,
who
but
would
someone
ever tell
else
me anything
said.
again?
But someone else and someone else, 2 other people, right?
Either the same people or other people with the same story have talked to Max Blumenthal and Candace Owens and a bunch of other people.
So
I swear it's like an SNL skit. Like it's like they're here to tell us that he totally didn't kill Charlie Kirk, Prime Minister of Israel, Bibi Netanyahu.
We had nothing to do with it. Oh, he wrote me this beautiful letter. He said how much he loves me and loves Israel. Like, it's fucking crazy.
He's like, well, in the Middle Ages, the Jews would be accused of going after wells. It's like, holy shit,
he was like this. How dare you?
He just reverted back to like, fuck, blood libel, like run the blood libel script.
He did 7 interviews where he denied killing Charlie Kirk. 7 fucking interviews, dude.
That is fucking crazy. Whatever you think about the Charlie Kirk murder, whatever you believe happened, that is why is he going on there every platform that he could to talk about Charlie Kirk's killing and say it wasn't him? What the fuck?
I did a compilation here. I'll pull it in if I can. Well, whatever. It's just Netanyahu, like denying stuff, like denying everything. He's like, we're not trying to kill all the Palestinians. We're not starving anybody. We're not. It's just all shit that they definitely did.
Oh, that's so funny. By the way, everything I said is not what I actually believe. This is a parody show. I actually
this whole show's a joke. We're all
Tyler
Zionists.
Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. It is an irrefutable fact with a 30-06 that was stopped by his steel vertebrae. This is a 100% fact that is indisputable.
Who's that guy on Turning Point on Charlie Kirk show today that responded to Candace Owens? Who is that guy? Did you see that guy?
I didn't see who it was.
They're gonna have like a talk. Like Turning Point USA is actually gonna bring Candace on to
look
talk.
him up. Go on X right now. Just type in TPUSA Candace Owens response. I've never seen this guy before. He's like this bald. I think he might be. He looks Jewish to me, but he's like this bald guy that I've never seen before. And he's like sitting there reading off a script, refuting everything that like Candace Owens is saying and like disavowing Candace Owens and calling her a bitch and all shit type of shit.
Oh, it's this bald guy. Yeah, I've seen him host before.
Yeah, pull him on the screen.
They sent it. It says,
Crew, can you pull it up on the screen, crew?
I'm not mad, but I sent it to you.
I'm out of the crew. I love the crew. Crew's great. But I just can't stand these people.
I'll do it myself.
Yeah, this dude. Who is this guy?
TPUSA just put out a 10-minute response to Candace Owens and dodged every single receipt she asked for. They sent poor Blake, some guy named Blake. Nobody else had the guts to show their face. To read a scripted essay that never answered the donor fraud claims, never showed a single financial audit, never explained the insider who called leadership the worst of the worst, never addressed Charlie texting Candace, "You cannot serve God and money," never touched the Armstrong. All right, so it was the longest straw man in history. They literally just handed her the biggest stage on the planet. They ended by challenging Candace to a live stream in Phoenix to go through everything carefully.
They're going to shoot her.
They must be so stupid.
They're going to shoot her, bro. It's a setup. This is how she dies.
It's fucked up, dude.
Dude, don't they realize that like this only fuels Candace more?
They're gonna shoot her.
I think they're desperate, bro. She's not stopping. Like, she's not stopping.
When
they have to do
saw
something.
this, she was like, "Let's go, y'all! We're gonna crush it now." Oh, they responded. Oh, hell yeah! We gonna make it rain,
dude. It's weird, man.
Dude, Candace is crushing it, man.
I'm telling you guys. Phoenix,
crazy.
Arizona. Yeah.
She's got everybody losing her mind. How is it? Isn't it crazy that Candace Owens has everybody losing their mind? Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes have everybody losing their mind.
I love it, dude. I'm so jealous. It must be the greatest feeling ever. Just knowing that like the Senate is filing a fucking law to decry you because they're so pissed. It's like,
Chuck Schumer's calling you out by
awesome.
name.
So fucking cool.
Joe, I don't know if you know this or not, but Charlie Kirk did an interview with Bill Maher, and it's still up on Bill Maher's page or Bill Maher's channel. But the video on Charlie Kirk's channel has like a minute cut out of it. That minute is in the Bill Maher version. In that minute, Charlie Kirk says that his security team is Israeli.
We should pull that up because you've told me that before. So
Yeah, go on X, you'll find it.
Bill Maher is another one that's just
type in Bill Mahar. Sorry,
because Bill Maher's Jewish. He says he's an atheist.
Then
but he's an ethnic
Charlie
Jew.
Kirk. Type in Charlie. Just see what comes up if you just type in this. Let's just see what comes up.
Hold on.
Bill Maher
I gotta pull this
infuriates me to no end.
You gotta do what?
I gotta pull down my screen because there's creepy shit shows up on Twitter search sometimes. I don't
Oh,
want
really?
share it without
like porn or
just like porn, yeah.
Oh, okay, porn. Okay.
Well,
I don't know if you're gonna find it right now. We can prepare this for the next stream, but
yeah,
Joe,
I remember you saying that.
But Joe, in the meanwhile, Harrison, are you gonna look that up? I'll talk to Joe in the meanwhile.
Yeah.
Okay. So Joe,
yeah.
How old are you, man? Like you look 29, 31, something like that. Ballpark?
You're in the right ballpark, yes, sir.
All right, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So, dude, I'm really glad that you came on, and you got to come hang out with us more. It feels like we've known you for years. You know what I mean?
I know I'm sorry I haven't gotten you on earlier, man.
Visit me out here over in the desert. It was fucking awesome. You came all the way to Saudi Arabia to come see me.
No fucking way, bro. Oh my god, that's where we're all from, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There's only one country in the Middle East. It's Saudi Arabia. We're all fucking Saudi now.
No, but he literally just went out here to the desert, and we fucking hung out, and we ate sushi, and we fucking chilled. And Harrison's like a homie, man.
Yeah, no. If you ever come to,
it's funny because Harrison, he's the white guy, and you're a Lebanese guy, Arab guy, and like you guys are boys, like grow up being best friends. My best friend too. He's like a white, like American guy, like multiple generations here in America. You know, he's like Italian, Irish, and like fucking all kinds of white. Just mixed into one, and like we've been boys forever growing up. And
dude, it's a crazy combination.
He was the guy that red pilled me and was like, "You gotta listen to Alex Jones. You gotta fucking
no way." That's crazy.
It's like the inverted version.
Good. Look, there's a special thing about the white boy friends with the Middle Easterner dude, and I gotta tell you, that's a big part.
There is a real special kinship there.
There is, and there's that's a huge part. Well, that's a huge part of geopolitics right now because Donald Trump's personal relationship with the Arabic Gulf country billionaire sheikhs is a big reason of what's happened with geopolitics. Because when they bombed Qatar, when they bombed Doha, the capital of Qatar, it embarrassed Donald Trump in front of his Arab boy, his buddy, and it made him look like a bitch. And that's why he made Bibi Netanyahu read that apology. And that's why
that shit was wild. That's the type of stuff that doesn't get enough attention. He fucking sat BB down and handed him a script and said apologize, and he made him fucking do it.
You guys are eating the goy slob.
Hey, if you're gonna post the picture of him, scooting the chair in for BB, that's a symbolic, bitch move. Making BB apologize is symbolic alpha move. You gotta give him credit.
Okay,
but look, it's not just symbolic.
I'll read the apology, Goy.
No, it's not just symbolic. He signed
boom on Gaza, and then boom on Lebanon.
Yeah, but no, he didn't bomb Lebanon. No, but listen, they signed a mutual defense agreement with Qatar right after that. So they actually told Israel that if you attack Qatar, legally, the United States is obliged to then attack Israel.
They're going to attack everybody else besides Qatar, and then they're going to find some other excuse to bomb Qatar. Like,
no, they can't bomb Qatar. No, dude, the United States has that mutual defense agreement with Qatar. They don't even have a mutual defense agreement with Israel. There's not even a legal document.
They'll leave Qatar alone.
No one can.
Everybody else is getting fucking bombed.
Well, they're trying to sign this document with a lot of people.
The Greater Israel Project, and nobody's going to do anything about it.
Yeah, well, just wait, just wait. I come from a place called Lebanon, and we're gonna do something about it.
Are you off the boat, or are you like first generation, second generation?
First generation, yeah, first generation. Yeah.
Do you speak Arabic?
A little bit, yeah, decent amount.
Arabic?
Yes, I do. Okay. We can't speak Arabic here though.
It will get shut down.
That's against the terms of service.
That's where Jesus is. Where do you think Jesus is from, you fucking white boy? Where do you think Jesus is from? Where do you think the guy on your cross was born and did all his miracles and did all his crusades?
Let me think.
Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, good answer, bro.
Yeah, Arkansas.
Arkansas, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Houston, fucking Texas.
Yeah.
He was in Alabama. He had a truck
Alamo.
and a freaking, and
The Alamos are
golden
Nazareth. Okay?
retriever, and an ex-girlfriend.
No,
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm Jesus.
one thing I can tell you, Jesus was
Like
not.
an eagle.
Hell yeah, dude.
One thing I'm gonna tell you for
That's
sure,
from
Jesus was not an
South Park.
Ashkenazi. So that's a for sure fact right there.
So
That's funny.
what exactly is an Ashkenazi Jew? It's like it's
It just means a European
ethnic
Jew.
Middle Eastern Hebrew that
No,
breeded with a Eastern European.
it doesn't
No.
matter.
They
It doesn't matter. The
created a
point is
new
that it's a
race.
European. The word
No,
Ashkenazi is from the Torah. It's from the Old Testament. It's one of the sons of Japheth, the forefather of all the whites. And so the forefather of all the whites is Japheth, one of the sons of Noah. So Noah has 3 sons. Shem is the forefather of all the Semites. Japheth is the forefather of like Europeans and Asians. One of Japheth's kids is Ashkenaz. And so if you're an Ashkenazi Jew, that means you're a descendant of Ashkenaz, the son of Japheth, the son of Noah. So it literally just by definition just means European. Now they claim they have a trace of Middle Eastern in their blood, which is somewhat true because a lot of them have the Y chromosome from the Middle East, but they don't trace being a Jew through the Y chromosome. They trace being a Jew through the maternal line. So a lot of them don't have Middle Eastern blood, and then a lot of people in the Ashkenazi population do have a Middle Eastern or Y chromosome and are not considered Jews because it has to be traced through the mother. So it's very confusing and very convoluted. Genetics is complicated as fuck.
Well, I thought the Ashkenazi were the Khazarian
Right.
people that converted in the 7th century.
They were Ashkenazis, no doubt about it. So that's a Turkic white people who lived in modern day Crimea and like Ukraine, and they made an empire which was a Jewish empire called the Khazarian Empire. But that's not, Ashkenazi is not only them. Ashkenazi is bigger than them, and
Okay.
those people converted to Judaism. But
Right.
the people, a lot of people are Ashkenazi, and they claim they have Middle Eastern blood in some small trace amount. That's what they're claiming.
Yeah, I just sort of
What's a
assumed it was
Sephardic Jew?
I think it's like a Persian or like Moroccan Jew. It's like kind of like a Middle Eastern Jew.
And what's a Mizrahi Jew?
Mizrahi's the more Arab-looking Jew. Yeah, Mizrahi's just a straight up like Arab Jew. Sephardic Jew is like a Spanish.
Thank you, John, for clearing it all up for everybody.
Yeah,
This should
for
be
sure.
clipped and freaking go viral all over X. What exactly?
You hear that, Max?
are these Jews?
Max is killing it with the clips, by the way. Everybody should be following Moonbase Live on X. He's been putting up clips like a madman this whole time. Shout out to Max in the background, working like a beast. Yeah, we appreciate it a lot.
So yeah, Smart Bomb.
Yo, Harrison, I wanted to ask you, how does it feel? How does it feel to have defeated the World Economic Forum? Because it was really InfoWars that is responsible for defeating the World Economic Forum.
Dude, we literally
discrediting them across the entire
Schwab,
world.
you ruined Klaus Schwab's career.
They have given up. Like, it's wild. Yeah, Klaus Schwab retired. George Soros is hooked into some machine somewhere. Nobody even knows.
Remember when we thought that they were the biggest evil threat, and like, how are we going to topple these guys, or who's the most evil? Like, now they're gone. They're an afterthought because, like,
dude, they're disgraced. They failed. They literally make like videos and give addresses now that are like, yeah, we lost. So it's time to rethink things. I mean, dude, they're giving up on climate change. They're giving up on everything, dude. It feels good. It feels really good. Yeah, man, it is wild to think about that. I mean,
Alex
they still
Jones,
have
Harrison Smith, and Owen Schroyer fucking defeated the World Economic Forum, dude. Honestly,
dude. Well, remember it was like
I must say, everybody knows it.
And Bill Gates, like Bill Gates doesn't
you defeated Bill Gates. Where's Bill Gates? He's gone. He's cooked.
He used to be out like every week on like late night shows and doing all sorts of. We made him so unpopular. It's better.
Schwab, Gates, I guess Alex Soros is still.
Well, Fauci too.
George, but
he's still doing his shit, dude. I was getting my haircut the other day. Random. I was getting my haircut in just like a random, Austin barbershop. Random hipster dude cutting my hair. And, even he was like, he was describing a character from a movie and he was like, he's kind of like Elon Musk mixed with like Anthony Fauci, if he wasn't like evil, and just like kept going. And I was like, is that the fucking, has that arrived? Like, is that at critical mass yet that everybody understands that Fauci's evil? Cause they held on to him for a while.
You guys defeated Fauci. I think Alex Jones defeated these people.
Dude, literally.
He legit defeated these fucking people.
Yeah, man. it feels fucking
awesome,
good.
actually.
I mean,
I was listening to InfoWars every single friggin' day, man.
Oh
It
yeah,
was like,
during COVID, it was like the nexus.
oh my god, that's what red pilled me. That's why I quit. Sirius
Thank
XM,
God,
and
bro.
had the red pill moment and all that stuff. It's because
Yeah.
of Alex Jones. Because like my boy, my white friend, he was like, dude, you gotta listen to Alex Jones. Because I always liked conspiracy theory as like a genre. I like to listen to it like Joe Rogan talk about flat Earth or whatever the fuck. But what I was like, dude, this like COVID shit. It's like Resident Evil, dude. This is like a weird like video. I've seen the story before, and I'm like, Alex Jones talks about shit like this, and then I would listen to him, and he was saying all the shit that I was thinking, and then like I was just listening to Alex Jones every single day. And then he fucking defeated all of these people, but
they still have power. That's the issue. It's like we've defeated them in
yeah,
the
like Larry
minds
Fink
of the
now
people.
has power. He's running the World Economic Forum. They're like laying dormant now.
Larry Fink, yeah.
Yeah,
dude, I don't think so. No, dude, I think it's the opposite. I think they have been like, I think the job of the World Economic Forum and the climate change agenda was to seduce the world into the cage. And we defeated that by exposing them. So then they're just like, well, fuck it. We'll just use private equity to buy everything up and foreclose on it. And then we'll start a war with China and kill everybody and move ship. I think they have like decided that seducing Christians and Americans and Western Europeans into this is
enslavement. Yeah.
So now they're just trying to do it by force. And they think they've gotten enough power to do it by force, but like
the thing is that it's economic collapse is a big tool of theirs, and that's why I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I actually think that Donald Trump is trying to prevent the economic collapse of the United States, even though in one hand he is responsible for many aspects of the collapse. On the other hand, he's single-handedly stopping many aspects of the collapse. So, I mean, he is a boomer. He's not like an actually like young. He's not young. His mentality is not going to match with ours, no matter what his intentions are. His mentality is not going to match with ours because the guy's like really old, right? So even if he tried to achieve all the same objectives that we have, the way he's going to go about it, it's not going to be exactly up to speed with the latest cutting edge methods.
Dude,
so
I also think there is a thing I was trying to sort of puzzle this out on the show the other day. Between like a patriot for the people and a patriot for the government. And because I know people in my life, and it has to do with the military, I think. Military guys are like the biggest patriots, but they have this thing where it's like, and it corresponds to the number, like the GDP numbers go up people. It's like there's this weird distinction where if you talk to based patriots who are in the military, they're like, man, Trump is doing everything. He's killing it. He's got China on the run. And it's like, it's almost like the H-1B visa scandal is the perfect litmus test where you can have people that agree completely, but one side is like, no, we need Indian workers. We'll bring them in, America will take them in. We're the melting pot and, numbers go up and we can handle it. And then you have the other people that are like, but this doesn't benefit us. This benefits America, the stock market, but that's not the people. There's a weird, and so I think Trump just lands on the stock market American side of that. And it's weird because I know people in my life that are good. Like they don't have ulterior motives. That's just how they see the world. It's a very boomer coded way of viewing things, but I think he's sincere in the way he thinks about it.
Yeah, it's super sucks, man, because he's like, you can't take people off the unemployment line and put them in a factory making advanced weapons. And it's just like, bro, who said I'm trying to get my aunt off the unemployment line and put her trying to make advanced weapons? What about all the engineers who can't find jobs? Like, who fucking told you that I'm trying to get the dumbest fucker in America and put him in a $150,000 a year job? Like, we never said that. You're comparing. Do you think that the guys from South Korea who are making those batteries, you think those guys are high school graduates? Like that's fucking dumb, dude. They're educated.
Not in it anymore. If his heart was in it and he actually cared about the average American citizen, he wouldn't be making statements like that. He wouldn't be making statements like you're a weakling and I don't need your vote if you don't if you want the Epstein files out. We don't have talent. They're not talented enough and they're too lazy to do the job, so they're in this middle ground. Dude, if he actually cared about the American citizen, he wouldn't be saying stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's a very offensive thing.
He literally only won this presidency just so he could evade his like legal battles and legal woes, and he was basically just chosen to be a friggin' Trojan horse for Israel.
I think there's a lot of.
I mean, I'm so black. I'm sorry, it's blackpilling. That this might sound blackpilling. I'm not even really that blackpilled about it. I've just accepted it. You know,
Well,
I'm not like, I don't really like copium like that. I'll believe it when I see it. If he does some cute little tweet, or if he does like some gestures here and there, it really doesn't do anything for me, because I know like how the sausage is really being made in the end. I know.
I'm the same way, but I also think that Trump is like, I think the Israelis chose Trump to be a vessel for their agenda. Yeah. I don't think he
willingly accepted it.
Yeah, to a degree, but not to the degree that he's going to get people, like get Americans killed by sending them into a war with Iran, right? Like there are certain things that he's not willing to do. And I mean, the peace agreement that he forced, the ceasefire that he forced on Israel. I mean, he had to force it on Israel. And like, that was one of the things that JD Vance was like, we had to use leverage to achieve that.
Yeah,
like they did not want that.
No presidency before this one has ever threatened to cut off Israel and force Israel to behave, right? That's not a normal thing.
I mean, the Samson option is real too. And the Samson option is not something that is like even possible to stop. Like the Samson option is that Israel has submarines with nukes on them that can hit American and European cities. So it's not like you could just take out a site in Israel to disable the Samson option. Like that is a very real gun to the head of like, because that's the thing. It's like, these people are insane. They will make threats like that. If you think about the way that they manipulate, even like,
how are they allowed to even have such a fucking? Shouldn't that like go against international law?
It is completely against international law.
So like, how are they even allowed to have such things? Like this is a literal terrorist state. This is a little terrorist nation.
Well, I mean, JFK got killed
using blackmail, violence. Yeah. Terrorism, religious zealotry.
That's how the world works, man.
It just is, and the
how has nobody stood up to these fucking people?
Because to stand up to the nation, no one's strong enough to stop them. No one's strong enough to stop them. Because it's simple. Because
guys, there's only one way you're going to stand up against them. Your leader has to be faceless, nameless, personless. He has to be underground. He has to be untouchable, unfindable. You have to have all your assets underground. You have to do this thing called, Hezbollah. And the model is out there, bro. If you're not going to copy the Hezbollah model, they're just going to kill you. And that's why I keep trying to explain to people in this country, like, no, they're just going to kill you. Like, they killed Charlie Kirk right in front of your face. No one did need it. Like, they're just going to kill you. Like, eventually enough people are going to die, and they're going to have to realize, oh, we got to go underground.
Bro, they've been cooking Hezbollah forever.
Yeah.
They choose to leave Hezbollah around as a fucking boogeyman.
No, bro. No.
I don't think
they're going to war with Venezuela right now because of it. Dude, no, they're going to turn the world upside down to try to. There is nothing they won't stop. There's nothing they won't do to try to.
Hamas is the worst.
They're not going to accept
Hezbollah is the worst thing in the world. ISIS is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, so the Israeli government said one round of fighting Hezbollah is equivalent to an entire war with Hamas. That's what the Israeli government said.
Well, the Israeli fucking IDF are a bunch of bitches.
Yeah, they invaded Lebanon with 70,000 people.
I mean,
they fucking shoot women and children in the back of the head all day. They're not exactly, chivalrous knights.
No,
if they were, they would actually go into the tunnels.
They're not
and
exactly
actually
honorable samurai.
They wore diapers when they invaded Lebanon. They actually wore diapers. I'm not joking. You can look it up. They literally had their guys in diapers. It's the most insane thing, dude. They had every possible advantage the entire Western world could muster to conquer a town.
They are evil, ruthless killers, though. I'll fucking give them that.
Yeah, so the people have to be willing to withstand massacres.
To be such a soulless, evil piece of fucking shit to sit there and kill starving children and shoot them in the back of the head, you got to be one real evil, ruthless, godless, demonic being.
I mean, they killed.
I'll give them that. At least they got that fucking going for them in a war.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work. So it's not gonna work. Like Hamas recruitment numbers are just gonna be like through the fucking roof. I mean, it's just that's not how you fight an insurgency, right? If you do war crimes against the public, the insurgency gains power. Everybody knows this. This is not going to work. So Hamas has not diminished in power. The French intelligence, literally, Macron told the world that Hamas numbers have not gone down. Right, so it's not going to work. Right.
Yeah, dude, it's Hezbollah and like Lebanon are one of these things that, and again, it's just maybe it's just because I knew John in middle school, and so, but like once you pay attention to it, and once you like start factoring that in as sort of the unspoken real reason why things are happening, it's like everything kind of like, it's like, why does ISIS exist? Why didn't Syria fall for so long? Why? It's like Hezbollah is this like massive threat that they have tried so many different ways to get rid of, and they cannot get rid of it.
Yeah,
And
probably most people never even heard of the 2006 war. They invaded, trying to eradicate Hezbollah in 2006, blew up everything in the country. Didn't work, total failure. A lot of stuff like that, man. Hezbollah didn't even use any of their big missiles, right? So Israel has every technological advantage you can imagine, and they still are constantly saying, we're going to have to go to war with Hezbollah again. So if Hezbollah has been defeated, why do they have to go to war against Hezbollah again? Right? They're just telling you, these guys say they won until you believe it, right? They just keep saying it and saying it and saying it. Like that famous speech JFK said.
Some good Hezbollah, yeah, that's some good Hezbollah for them. And just
they're just.
We are the best army in the world. Oh, that was bad.
No, that's so.
Well, that's like when Mossad comes out and is like, "We are the script writers of the world and everything." Right. It's like, okay, yeah, right, bro. It's like that's what they want us to believe. There's a certain amount of truth to it, but it's like,
well, if that was true, then they would have
all the Goyim, they love they want to be ruled by us. The Goyim.
Right. So just to give everyone
see these
like
videos of these rabbis talking like that. You ever see like on Instagram, like you freaking see.
So like
the Goyim, they worship one Jew, but they should be worshiping all of the Jew.
Right. They do.
They're always like, you have to understand there's a way, and this is done. It's like, sit the fuck up, you're preaching. God damn it.
Yeah. So
I saw one rabbi. He's like, once you kill one, it is hard to live with yourself, but after you kill 2, 3, 4, you start to not care anymore.
Oh wow,
dude. I mean, legitimately, like as bigoted as it sounds, Israelis are fucking insane. Like the shit that they are on film saying, or like
fucking ruthless murderers.
Dude,
they are.
I got video of them breaking into a farm in the West Bank and just like beating the shit out of sheep, literal baby sheep.
Wow,
it's like what the fuck?
2 little
wild.
8-year-old kids with like little curls. They roll up on like a little grandpa, a little jiddo just at his freaking farm. They just start beating, like punching with hate in their eyes, like you wouldn't believe, man.
Yeah, wild. So the Rothschilds, made Israel, and they they pumped them up with this propaganda to make them into ruthless killers, to be foot soldiers for this one world agenda, one world government thing. They told them that they're going to be the administrators of this global government. They're not going to be. This guy that's going to come into power, they're going to think that he's their Messiah. That's what he's going to tell them. But then after he gains power, he's not going to implement Judaism. He's going to implement Satanism. And they're going to be very disappointed because it's not what they want. They want a Jewish government on the earth. Their Messiah is supposed to be Jewish supremacy on the earth. The guy, the Antichrist coming in power, isn't actually Jewish. He doesn't give a fuck about Judaism. He's just a Satanist. So he's just using Judaism.
It's Antichristism.
Yeah, exactly. And so he's going to make people.
He's going to bring a Jewish one world government.
Yeah, he's going to make people actually like just worship the devil. Like if you hear all the stuff they're talking about, their end goal is just open Satan worship. That is their end goal. So they're not actually going to get what they want. So they're being fooled and they're being seduced by a psyop where they're being told everyone hates you and you're the special people and you're going to be given the world. They're not going to be given shit. Okay, the elites aren't actually trying to help Jews rule the world. They're just using them. The Jews are not actually going to get anything out of this. You know what they say? The useful idiots are the first ones to be executed after the communist revolution occurs. So they're not actually going to be the administrators of this thing. Like the Rothschilds aren't actually Jewish. The Rothschilds are satanic. They're not Jewish, right?
So who controls the Jews?
Well, there's two kinds of Jews. There's Zionist Jews and there's not Zionist Jews. The Zionist Jews are being psyoped into serving the Rothschilds' agenda. The Rothschilds communed with Satan directly. So the Rothschilds in their home in London have a table with a chair.
You think Satan walks the earth in a physical form?
Well, he doesn't have to have a physical form, but he can only be in one place at one time. So he does actually sit
I
and
was
talk.
listening to Steve Quayle when he was on Alex Jones one time. Sorry to cut you off, but I'm just...
No. I accidentally clicked add to stage. Say that again?
Remember, I watched Steve Quayle one time when he was on Alex Jones, and he said that like Satan literally resides here on earth with us in physical form. Like,
but he doesn't have a physical form. He just appears with
somewhere in the Bible. I'm butchering the shit out.
No, the devil fell to the earth. Yeah, in the Book of Revelations, and in Genesis.
No, like till this day, he like literally walks amongst us.
For sure.
It says that there's like a physical location somewhere.
Well, he can only be in one place at one time. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's what that's
whatever his dwelling, his lair, his headquarters, his fortress of solitude is located somewhere. Whatever, it may have been like that.
That's super interesting.
His synagogue, his kibbutz.
Kibbutz. Well, we have a lot of Orthodox Christian saints who say that
the Jewish thing might be a psyop to make you like even forget about Satan.
Yeah, well, I mean, this whole version of Judaism that they have attached to the country of Israel didn't exist before 1948.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it kind of, dude, the Sabbatean Frankists thing, y'all know about that. So it was like, people think it's this thing, like Candace Owen talked about the Sabbatean Frankists at one point, and people are like, oh, this is just distracting from the Jews. So what happened was this guy, Zabbatai Zevi or whatever his name was, basically the entire Jewish world community thought this guy was the Messiah. Like, it wasn't some offshoot thing. It wasn't like a cult of Jews. It was like the entire Jewish community, got around this guy and thought he was like taking them all back to Israel, and then he just like converted to Islam and just fucked them all.
Isn't that Maimonides? Are you talking about Maimonides?
No, this was Sabbatai Zevi. And but there was another guy named Nathan of Gaza who was like another like prophet, and it was in the 1600s, and there was it was right when Kabbalah had like kind of taken over and was like insurgent in the Jewish community, and Jewish mysticism was like coming around. And so this guy Sabbatai Zevi said he was the Messiah. This other guy, Nathan of Gaza, said like confirmed it, and it was basically like total inversion. It was this almost like Rasputin. I don't know if y'all know, like Rasputin's whole thing was like, being forgiven is this holy act. No, he was Orthodox, but his whole thing was an inversion. It was, you have to sin to be forgiven, and being forgiven is this sacrament, so we have to sin so that we can be forgiven. It was just an excuse for him to like have sex in public. But
not very Jewish.
Well, it was
that's an interesting theory, but we don't know about that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Jewish is as Jewish does, I guess.
Tommy doesn't come off. Tommy doesn't come off that way.
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially in the Anastasia movie, the way he's depicted with the nose and the lurking.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He had an aura, man. He had a fucked up aura. But anyway, the point of the Sabbatai everything is like it was very similar. It was like, they thought that he was the fucking Messiah, and we're all gonna follow him. And then, dude, it's a crazy story. We need to. I don't know. I need to show the video of it at some point. Yeah, well, I want to have. So it's this guy Ash Mays does a really good video on it. He was an Orthodox Jew who converted to Christianity, and so now he makes these arguments against Judaism and for Christianity, but he does it in a way that is like in the way that an Orthodox Jew argues. It's really fascinating. So he has like a really intimate knowledge of like Jewish history, but is like, yeah, we should, like, the Jewish community should have had a real retrospective moment when like the guy we all thought was a Messiah turned out to be a total fraud, but instead it was like they just got embarrassed about it and tried to cover it up. And like, anyway, it's so fascinating.
So what they're doing now is they're doing this bloodletting on recently deceased Jews. That's what that mattress with the blood was in the tunnel. And then they want to have the spirit of that Messiah reanimate a dead body, because they're so desperate to hold on to the fact that that guy was the Messiah.
That's the other guy. That's the
Maimonides.
Maimonides was a
rabbi.
A writer. Yeah, the Rebbe.
It
starts with an M also.
The grave that Trump visited.
Yes.
Anyway,
that's guy they either think has never died or will come back or whatever.
Anyway, so they're doing necromancy and bloodletting.
Say it again. Yeah.
Brooklyn
Yeah.
Bridge.
So it's like none of that is even remotely recognizable from the Old Testament. You know, it's like this has nothing to do with whatever the people in Israel were doing 2,000 years ago. Just
Chabad
absolutely.
Lubavitch?
Yeah,
Lubavitch. Well, no, it's the Chabad Lubavitch leader. I'm blanking on his name. Schneerson.
Rabbi Schneerson.
Yeah, Schneerson.
That's one they think is some people think he's the
Yeah,
Messiah.
Rabbi
Very similar.
Mendelssohn. Yeah, Mendelssohn.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's all beside the point now that the land of Israel.
Fucking names are fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But yeah, I kind of got to go
you guys know
I've been streaming for about 2 hours now. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, we are gonna, dude. It's already past 11. Damn, we usually end even before this, dude. Joe, this has been great, man.
Wait, John, you're gonna leave?
Well, Harrison usually doesn't stay up much later.
Yeah, we'll probably close down the whole episode. Final thoughts, though. What do we think?
It was fun. I had some fun. I wanted to get one more question, John. Okay, ready? Can we go a little overtime? Extra innings, if we may.
I'm here.
What is the Saturn worship with Judaism? How does Saturn play a part in the whole like Jewish mysticism?
It's a great question, man. So Saturn is basically equivalent to Satan, and then there's like the 6-pointed star, and then the hexagram on the bottom of Saturn, and it's a little bit confusing. It's a little bit complicated because there could be like a scientific or physical relationship.
When did Saturn like come into play in their beliefs?
Well, it's not actually a Jewish thing. It's definitely an occult pagan
occult
thing. Yeah, it's an occult. So when they were exiled to Babylon.
Yeah, it would have been back when, star, because it was a planet, not a star, it moved differently. So that's when it would have been identified with deity, right?
Yeah, honestly, man, I personally think that the physical world and the spiritual world, we think of them as separate, but I actually don't think they're separate. I think that there's just like higher dimensions in the physical world. I think that the complicated physics can kind of play a role in spirituality. And so I think that Saturn with the rings is like a reflective like dish essentially that like is like pointed at the earth, and that like signals from Saturn can like come to the earth. And I think that's like the deeper reason why they're obsessed with Saturn. There's something special about Saturn.
Well, it's crazy that like you have the hexagon, you have the 6-pointed star, hexing, right, is this magical number, and then you have like the black cube of the Kaaba.
Six sides of a cube.
6 sides of the cube. You have a
star.
When you look at a cube from the angle, it looks like a hexagon. You have the 6-pointed star.
Is the Muslim cube one and the same with the Saturn worship?
It is it was, because originally the Kaaba was a pagan. It was a pagan shrine for a god of Saturn. So, and then they have the little black cubes on the head, right? So there's all these like connections. There's all the wearing. yeah. There's all these connections to black cubes. But it's not until like less than 100 years ago, probably like 20 years ago, that we actually get a picture of Saturn, and it's got a fucking black hexagon on and it's like
that's the craziest shit ever.
That's the craziest shit.
How'd they know that?
They had how were they able to see that friggin' hexagon?
And isn't Saturn also the 6th planet from the sun? Think about it. It's planet number 6.
It's the 6 millionth planet from the sun.
I don't know if it is. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think it is, because Earth is number 4. Or sorry, 3.
Third rock from the sun.
And then I could be wrong.
Venus. No. Then Mars.
Mars is outside of Earth. And then so maybe it's not the 6th planet, but it might be. Anyway, so I can't remember, but I used to know the solar system like the back of my hand. But once they took Pluto out, I kind of stopped caring.
Saturn hexagon.
But anyway, the point is
that what do they explain it is? They say it's a storm inside of Saturn, like
right.
I think so. Yeah, I think the hexagon's supposed to be
It sounds ridiculous, right? Why would a storm make Why would a storm make straight lines? I mean, it just sounds absolutely ridiculous.
Well, the Earth is flat, so that really throws a wrench in all of this speculation.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we'll get Bryce Mitchell on here, and he'll set us all straight.
Harrison,
you guys are giving into Satanism. You guys don't know that you live on a plane and the firmament is impenetrable. Okay, now say NASA. They think NASA exists. Think NASA's real. You're giving into Satan worship.
Yeah, I love Tuck Nasty.
I wish that was like, I wish I believed that, because then I would give me a goal. Like if I really thought there was a firmament, I would be doing everything I could just to fucking escape. Are you kidding me? That'd be so much fun.
You're playing with God. You're playing with God, Harrison. Okay, you're playing with God. He doesn't want you to penetrate the firmament.
Yeah, I mean,
I made it impenetrable. Elon Musk, you're going to hell. You're serving the devil.
That makes a lot of sense.
I don't think the Earth is flat, but I don't think they've penetrated the firmament. To be honest with you, I don't think they've really gone that far at all. So that's it. That's it. Yeah, very good point.
All right, we can't get into that. It's too late to get into that conversation.
A lot of fun.
That we're not going any further.
Yeah. Extra innings, guys. Come on.
No, that's all right, man.
No, this has been great, dude. This is
the dark side of the moon. That's the second.
Yeah,
that's the Rumble only. That's the locals only.
The dark side cast. That's good, dude.
Free, and then the dark side of the moon. You get the last hour on locals.
We should do that. That's good as hell.
You got to put a little Christmas tree right there behind you in the corner.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I got a new map of Texas.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty cool, right? Let me see if I can. Let me try this out. Hold on, this will be cool if it actually works.
Giant 4-foot salt lamp or something.
I know. I need better like background stuff. Let me see if this works. Yeah, Whoa. Check it out. Oh shit. Whoa, all right, I'm not gonna try to fuck with this right now. It's upside down for some reason.
That's tripped out.
There we go.
Damn, that's awesome, bro.
Nice,
right?
Man.
I got a second camera. We have two shots of me.
Double shots.
All right.
But yeah,
all right.
come on again.
It's getting silly. Yeah, dude, this has been gret, man. How can people follow? How can people follow you, support you? I saw some questions for you. I don't know if you want to answer about the twins, but yeah, how can people support you, man? How can people find you and follow you and all that good stuff?
Just follow Harrison at Harrison H. Smith. Make sure you support him. He's the fucking GOAT. He does. He's the homie. Make sure you follow Hodge Twins, and that's basically it, man.
And at _ connect those dots _ on Instagram.
You can follow that too. That's where I reside. I post stories sometimes, but I haven't really been posting much on there. But you can follow me on there. I just post a lot of stories.
Well, man,
you can just keep up with me on there.
Yeah, man. Just come on the show again sometime.
Yeah, I like doing this. This is fun. I might bring back Connect Those Dots sometime soon. So if you follow it, you might see it or be reborn, return.
Yeah, dude, you should. It's very fun. But yeah, if you don't know, Joe's a behind the scenes guy. Works his ass off and does a lot of great stuff, man. Thanks so much for coming on, dude. Anything else?
Thank you for inviting me. I'm down to come on whenever the fuck you want me. So,
dude, absolutely. Yeah, it's been super fun, and I know it's been a couple weeks since we've done it, so that's my fault. My apologies. And so we're gonna start getting back on the track, do once a week, and get good guests and everything. So, yeah, man,
hopefully better guests than me.
Nah, dude, this has been great. This is seriously flown by. Usually we don't even make it 2 hours. We're like 2 hours 15 minutes now. So,
no, Joe, you're Habibi. Habibi's got to be one of the funniest.
Big Habibi. Do you have Arabic dishes at Thanksgiving, John?
My dad's always like, let's do a goat. I'm like, no, you stupid. Like, no.
You at least bring grape leaves?
Yeah, maybe. I like American Thanksgiving. I'm a big Thanksgiving guy, man.
Because you gotta mix in with the American food. Like you gotta have turkey, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, corn. Obviously, we have all that there, but the ethnic, you gotta show out a little bit.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You gotta spice it up.
Yeah, man. I'm sure your mom probably cooks really fucking good food, huh?
Dude, oh my gosh, she's a mad woman. Fucking mad woman on Thanksgiving.
Mediterranean food. It's the best in the world.
Catch a flip flop to the head if you look at her the wrong way.
Shahata and all that.
So they keep you in line.
Yep, 100%. All right, fellas.
All right, dude. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to everybody who joined us. Thank you to MAGA Kitten who got a bunch of memberships for people. That's awesome. So thank you so much for that. Awesome stuff. Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Cheers, y'all.
Subscribe to Moonbase.
Subscribe right now. Share the link. See you next time. We're going out. We're going out the way we came in with an outro.
Let's do it.
Good night, everybody.